hop on in? As a Hybris. Oh, wow. Monster! Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub. Alright, let's zip on in there. We have someone who has requested to talk to Hybris. I don't know exactly what about, but they did say that they just need some advice. Oh, my eyes. Okay. Where are you at? Where is she? Oh, I swear to God. Ah, you're in the kit. What?
Subterfuge dirt. Yeah, but they stuck their hands in my ribs.
Yes.
Subterfuge dirt.
Yeah.
Most people do CPR. But they
So
were
I
too small
might need to
do
put
CPR.
eye drops in. My like right eye is super fucking dry right now.
Oh.
Do it then. Do it for me.
And then
CPR was instated.
Yeah, everyone. So
That was good.
I'm a large. I feel like my ribs take a lot
like
of
my
pressure
psyche.
on normally because my ribs are kind of like armored.
We're on the same wave.
So like,
Indeed.
it was a person no bigger.
Yeah, I'm
than
pretty sure
my
that's
friend here,
Cupcake.
so,
It's Halloween shit.
imagine that someone
You know
up
how
there
people are.
weight trying to.
So your mouth is
But you know, rats
No,
will
I
share
was
a hive
on my
mind.
back. I was unconscious. I was dead.
I'm making tea. Do you want any?
I mean, I obviously can't drink it, so.
I don't know, maybe you can still taste it.
I'm annoyed I can't distract you.
You're lucky you're not exactly nutty. Yeah, no, one of the few outside.
Listen, I didn't choose to be there, sorry. I just can't.
Oh, hi, Hybris.
Hello.
Are you having a pleasant day now?
I was struck in power Hybris.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. No, I wish I could just shoot fucking lasers from my hand. That'd be cool as fuck.
Can we talk in a minute?
Yes.
I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, I remember my first
I'm
interaction
well
with
aware.
Hybris. No one. So originally, I looked.
What's wrong?
I still
You don't
look
like my,
a lot
you
of
don't
the,
like my jumping noises?
I love your jumping noises. Sorry.
Originally, I let him be annoying because next, as soon as I can physically interact with him, I'm throwing against the wall.
Please, no.
I'm kidding. Like I was saying, the first time Miss Hybris encountered me, no one alerted them that the meat rack had a looking zombie.
Do you want any tea?
Looking zombie walking around, and I almost met the full blunt of whatever
Also,
they
nice
fired
jacket.
from their summoned weapon. I had a bit of a
Thank you.
standoff, and it took, I forget who.
Do you
just
want
saved
any
my
tea?
ass.
I would love some.
Probably Charles.
I think it was you.
Yeah. Surprise.
Do you remember outside the river chip?
It's been a
Just
second.
look at me.
It could have been me, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Either you or Hamsky, it was one of you.
Alright, good.
To be entirely fair,
Which
your
look?
particular form is fairly
The
terrifying.
one where I was walking up and you went.
I was four-legged.
Yeah, like that. You were a jumping spider.
I was being spoken about.
That's even more awful.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
To be perceived is an unusual experience.
As one looks for, right?
I was still my normal height. I was also
I
my
mean,
height as well.
yeah, I
so,
gotta
like,
give
I
Keith
towered
some.
over
Of
everyone.
course, take your
Everyone
time.
does around you.
Thank you.
Before I got the job at the rack, I just kind of became the mule for everyone.
Here you go.
I could carry like a truck's worth of cargo on my back.
You're the best. Best cat. The only one I like.
That's wild.
Damn it.
Yeah, what kind of rat's gonna like a cat?
Something wrong?
You mentioned it. Ooh,
I know a few actually.
burned my tongue.
No soda. No Dr. Pepper.
The boiler, what are you talking about?
I couldn't help myself. I like tea. I'm a rat.
I see.
You put food in front of me, I'm just
I'll take note of this.
It's an easy way to get poisoned.
Well, yeah, that's why it works.
Just our guests like it, I guess.
So it would seem.
I was gonna say now it makes sense why
Yeah.
rats take the poison so damn well. Okay.
About that.
You have to understand, as
Um,
smart and as intelligent as rats are, they are also
It's not too big of a deal, but
overpower king.
she broke some of the tools we printed out for her. I mean, they're printed, so. But
Still, their durability should not be so.
Like little, like raw rats, you know, like actual rats.
Yes.
fragile.
Rodents.
Yeah.
Yes, we're intelligent enough.
Would imply that they are
Um,
misusing them.
Pretty much any of us.
And seeing as she's sort of
Poisons
stuck with these things now, maybe we should take the time to show her how to deal with herself properly.
Actually give them a poison and they survive it. They'll avoid it for the rest of their lives. They're really smart.
I think
they
I would
teach
too.
their kids.
Assuming you're gonna let her stay up here much longer.
Beef
Yeah,
is
the problem is the surviving part, you know. We don't
If they do, that's
What even
that's
is the
pretty
plan
good
with
then
that?
fucking,
yeah.
go
Hmm.
for it, you know.
Solid constitution.
Presently attempting to negotiate with the
I
Federation.
mean it's dosage, right? If there's not enough poison.
By my best estimates, they are as much a victim as they are
I see.
the perpetrator.
Most of those poisons are pretty
That's
potent.
actually.
Oh, you know what I encountered recently? Sorry, it just
I mean,
my brain.
according to the law, they are the perpetrator.
Actually. Oh, you mean the vampire that was running around?
I guess there's gray area since they're a victim.
Ignore that.
Technically.
Okay.
Something just, you know.
Assuming everything she's saying is true.
I've never met a Grunkle. I've only read about them.
That
so-
is the complicated part.
Mind you, I did fight them.
We have little evidence to back this up.
Hmm. I'm sure there's plenty of people here that want to drown me, so it's not indicative of not being it's not indicative of not being directly involved. Yeah.
Well, I am fairly certain that the number of people who wish to commit violence against you here are far less than you would predict. However,
They can remember faces. They can
Here's
even
hoping.
imitate human speech to a
Hmm.
degree.
Yes.
well,
yes.
for your sake, we'll try not to send you anywhere where you could be drowned.
Being a mimic, I've had a lovely conversation with one before.
I can hold my breath for a good while.
Oh,
I'm
I
good.
just thought of something. Hey, hottie body.
Oh, Magpie's here.
Oh my god.
No.
That's crazy.
Too late.
That's
Already
crazy.
did. Don't worry
Please.
about it.
Are you flirting
Don't
with
worry
like
about
a
it.
again?
Alright, well, if the
Greetings,
Federation
Unit Magpie.
is good.
What do you give me?
Slight update to the situation. I'm going by Haruka for the time being.
Is that what you said?
Both for my own safety and also out of experimentation.
I don't like
I see. I'll take note of this.
I don't want to play the game anymore. I don't want to
I'm
do this.
sure. I'm sure. Give it enough time, we'll be right back to where it was.
Is that Haruko?
Not with an A at the end.
Leeway of like 2 days.
With a what?
How do you spell
With an A.
Haruka.
Haruka?
It's you know how to train your brat.
Haruka.
I'm very
I
trained.
think
Haruka.
I see.
Sakura suggested it.
Oh, you know what?
No.
It wasn't anything flirtatious.
I don't know what it means.
I actually read that. I learned.
But
Oh,
cute.
Flux.
Let's see for sure anything.
Easily
Can't really
trained
specify.
to come off a little bit incestuous or a little bit NSFW.
Ooh.
Most of my memory.
Didn't
We'll
mean
be forgetting if you
ignore
don't.
that word. Ignore that word you heard. Ignore that word you heard. Ignore it.
Hmm.
Ignore it. Ignore it. You did not
Greetings,
hear that
Miss
correctly.
Hybris. Apologies for the sudden change in appearance.
Yeah, see?
You have been up here since your
Memories flood in and I'm
change, we'll call it.
Damn it.
It is not so sudden.
I apologize for it though.
Ah, I see. There is no worry. So long as I can identify you via one of your companions upon entry, there is nothing to worry about. If you were an unknown individual, then I would certainly accost you.
There's a pot of it on the counter if you want some.
I'd rather not be teleported out.
You would not be teleported out. If anything, you would be held for questioning.
You have to take care of me.
Ah,
Yes, if someone were to manage to board this station without prior authorization, this is a major security risk, and I would like to know how they managed to do so.
What if someone, like,
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely.
floated from...
Truly in the shadows.
I guess you probably know about it as well. You detect them coming in.
He's right where he needs to be.
I'm in
Yes.
Shadow.
different amount of shadow.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are all avoiding the light.
It's good to see you, though.
The light zone.
And you.
Yeah.
Though I suppose I should ask if you're experimenting with your name. Have you taken a surname as well?
Yeah.
I understand this can be a complicated issue.
Not sure. I haven't at the moment, but I haven't really considered it at all. I could do that.
Do you have a surname?
What kind of wolfish anyway?
Legally, no.
Oh. But
But more informally, yes.
It's just like a Siberian wolf or like.
Nayade, the surname of a dear friend of mine and her family, who looked after me during a rather tumultuous time in my evolution.
ah,
Running that for a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's you know, I'm not sure I'm truly making
Nayade,
Nayade? Nayade.
yes.
Net positive is bad. Net
Just a
positive.
step in the right, you know, still adjusting.
I wish you luck with it.
Regardless, I wish you well, and please enjoy the facilities here. In the meantime, Ms. Hebert here has requested to speak with me. If you don't mind, you would excuse the both of us.
Eating there and then probably I don't want to raise.
Good talk, whoever's talking.
Yeah.
Look, I make enough from other sources to where
We
I
should
can
go
pick up
to
the
someplace
losses.
secure.
But my costs are going down, which is good. Getting more efficient.
Sorry, Magpie, we're out of Dr. Pepper.
They'll be calling my hair. You can call my hair black.
Hybris.
My hair's black.
It is like him.
No.
Hello, Gloom.
I actually learned this from a horse trainer.
That's all
My
I can.
hair is black with
Enjoy the tea.
not bad.
If you would follow me, we'll head down to the office. We can sit comfortably.
No. Those are bangs. Damn it, I don't remember the word. I'll get it later.
Sorry for taking your time up with this. Just
No, I'm set time aside for this.
I think you're the only one who'd be able to understand what I'm about to what I'm gonna ask about.
Potentially.
I think.
I can make a number of educated guesses as to what you might ask about. However, there is a wide margin for error in this. Wider than I would prefer, anyways, as far as making such guesses. Now then, can we make ourselves comfortable? Or would you prefer to stand?
I can sit.
Now then, what can I do for you, Catherine?
It's funny, I didn't actually think about how to start this question or this
You may
situation.
take your time if you need.
I when how much have you been able to guess the easiest way is to figure out what you already understand.
I understand a great many things, Catherine.
Yeah.
But perhaps is there something specific?
Yeah, about my, about my circumstances. More specifically, I don't want to say mental state, but about my, okay, I'll start with an antidote, I guess, or an example. When I went to talk to a former member of the group I was a part of, I believe I left you a message about this.
You did.
It was more hostile than I expected. Not unexpectedly hostile, but for reasons that I guess I've just been trying to avoid thinking about. He accused me of just... it's not even an accusation, it's true. He didn't trust anything I was saying, because everything I was saying could just be a lie or puppeted by my master. He didn't listen to any explanation I gave or any reasonings I gave him, because he was aware that everything I could say or would say could all have just been on orders or a lie or someone else's words, and I couldn't do anything about it. And it escalated because of it. No one got harmed, and no one got hurt, and nothing's wrong. We didn't have to do anything untoward or anything like that. Eventually, we were able to convince him, but I guess I've been trying to avoid thinking about the fact that I guess there's no way for me to convince, I guess, even myself that I'm saying the things I say because I want to say them, and not because of some order implanted into me. Someone brought up the fact that when I find my sister, I might have the same issue. I might not be able to convince her that I'm not just there to take her back. There's nothing everything I'm doing in the eyes of other people who know about this situation could just be because I was told to act that way. My personality, my actions, my plans. And even if I knew, I wouldn't be able to tell anyone.
This is a difficult thing to unpack. So I suppose I'll try my best.
How do I convince... You mentioned that sometimes you aren't sure if everything around you is real. I guess, how do I convince other people that I'm real, that Catherine is me, and I'm not just parroting words. That I'm not just following someone's order.
Well, again, this is a very difficult thing to unpack. My best to lay
I'm
a
thinking about it
groundwork
for like a week.
with a few questions. Catherine, what do you define as real?
In this context, it would be doing things because, or my actions being the consequence of things that I want to do, the things I'm saying being words I want to say. And I know I'm me. I'm pretty sure, but how do I convince others that? How do I prove that without it all being part of some deception in their eyes, if they're aware that this is even a thing?
In a situation such as that, I would say it would come through action. Show them and gain their trust. It may not be easy, and you may have to rely on others to assist you. However, I would also posit that is this not the case for nearly anyone? I understand that the example you are giving is by being given orders by someone. But can you not also establish that what someone says to you can and will likely have some form of impact on your future decision-making process? Have I, by speaking to you, not already made some changes to your decision-making processes?
I guess, yeah, but
Now, as for what I view as real, and whether or not I am able to determine whether or not my surroundings are real, this I don't believe is entirely relevant, though I understand your concern. I would caution against following this line of thought, as it is what currently torments me. Part of maintaining the stability of my psyche comes from simply accepting and waiting. And once you start down that path and reach the point where that is the only course of action, I worry for your mental well-being, and the mental well-being of anyone who begins to question reality. That being said, as I said before, through action, I think you will find the path forward. And through those around you, their actions reflect upon you. The company you keep can greatly influence the outcome of such a situation.
that makes sense, yeah.
I would suggest...
Having the others around me be trustworthy.
Oh, of course.
Their actions on top of that should convince her or anyone.
Yes. Honesty can be an amazing way to convince someone that your intentions are true. And so long as you maintain that honesty at all times, you can be, with some assuredness, certain that people will believe the things you say. This is something I learned, at least. Being unapologetically honest. Even when it doesn't necessarily benefit you. I would also advise that you consider that there may come a situation where you do see your sister. And you may have to let her go. And when I say this, I do not mean this in the poetic sense. I mean this in the sense that you may have to let her leave and come back on her own accord. It will hurt. I am certain of this. However, if you trust your sister as much as you would like her to trust you,
Trust her with my life.
then I would say it is very likely that your sister will try to seek you out. Through action, we show that we can be trusted. If you let her go and show that you do not intend to capture her, but only wish to convince her that your mind and intentions are truly your own and are not meant to deceive.
She could think that I'm just there to find her and report back her location.
She could. And she could be on guard for a time. But when those people do not come to find her, consequence comes or meeting. Through action, trust is shown. You could certainly be more dramatic about it. Potentially allow yourself to be taken in by her instead. However, this is an incredibly hypothetical situation, and given the circumstances of your meeting is far yet to be determined by any means,
Yeah.
this may not work in your favor. And it's best to evaluate in the moment. Still, through action.
I don't want her to run away when I find her. I don't want her to be scared when she sees me. But she has every right to, for all she knows, that even here at Aegis, even if I tell her and show her everyone I've met and all the good I'm trying to do.
Trust is a difficult thing to gain. Especially after it's been long. Especially after everything the both of you have been through.
Okay.
And she might be scared
It really
of you.
is that simple.
But try to put yourself in her shoes. Try to think empathetically. She has been through a similarly harrowing experience. You are attached to that experience. It is by of no fault of your own, certainly. But there is a connection all the same. You will have to work against this. So long as you keep an open mind and allow her to slowly but surely gain trust in you. Then I see no reason why your sister would lose all faith and hope that you want to help her.
guess that's it then, yeah. I just have to take it slow. I have to. I guess there's nothing I can really say besides letting my actions speak for themselves, I guess.
I would suggest saying things.
I mean, yeah.
Let her know why you are there. Speak clearly, confidently. It's your family, and I am certain you love her. Yes?
Than anything. More than anything.
Then you use your words to communicate this, and allow your actions to do the rest. Once she does come around to trusting you, then those words will mean that much more.
I guess maybe not the answer I was looking for, but it is the most realistic answer, yeah. The most.
I could give you terrible advice that would make you feel better.
Yeah.
Tell you that I am certain your sister
It's
will
not
trust you no matter what, because she is your sister. But,
Mm.
much like I would advise honesty, I will not lie to you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay.
Is everything else all right?
Yeah, just been thinking about this. I guess I've been overthinking it.
We often do.
I got really scared that, I guess I'm still scared that if I find her, I'll lose her again. Or even,
Catherine, it's okay to be scared. This is not a normal situation. Your life has been anything but.
I'm scared that she's right. Or hypothetically, I'm scared that Banshee was right, and that still how do I for all I know, I mean, I feel like myself. I guess that's part of what's been scaring me too, is that some remnant of Master's orders, some personality tweak they did, or some thing implanted in me will make all of these concerns true. I guess I just have to
It's to say.
let my actions speak for themselves. Just have to feel away.
Understand that. I cannot say as to any changes that have made to your behavioral data, your memories, or anything else. But if there are holes encoded into your systems to prevent your consciousness from making a decision or performing an action. Those might be observable. We would simply need to take a look, so to speak. Though I would not ask this of you lightly.
I'm aware of a few that I've pieced together just through.
Would you be willing to share those with me?
I can tell you, but I'm not.
Is something wrong, Catherine?
No, it's fine. I can. There's the one where I need to refer to them as master. It's a pretty easy one that I noticed pretty quickly. I couldn't hurt them or their things. And I had to obey everything they said. Even if it was about myself and my thoughts. There's earlier I think I thoughts slipping out of my head. What was I? Earlier when you said you'd take a look, what did you mean by that?
To observe the fundamental code that supports the rest of your systems.
Observe?
Observe it, yes. I would not deign to make changes, especially not without your prior approval.
You promise that? No changes? No matter what?
Much like a doctor would promise to not have their patient undergo surgery when they are only there for a checkup.
I didn't know about that, but I think that's one of them.
So if I ask this question, Catherine, If you were to expose your core operating systems to my own, would you allow me to make changes to that
No.
operating system?
Make me way too uncomfortable.
See, very prompt
I
response.
couldn't allow you to do that.
Of course.
I don't want anyone messing around in my head. Not again.
Most people do not. But for beings of our nature, this is something that can happen. Catherine, how do you feel?
Feel fine. Is that something you have the ability to do? To look at that stuff? Look at them?
Certainly, though we would need to take a closer look. Firstly, we would need to find a proper way to connect. After that, I would simply need to try to look deeper into your systems. And should I encounter any sort of resistance or problems, you can be assured I'll pull out.
I'll think about it. I need to think on that.
Think of me as neurologist. I understand well the dangers that can come with making changes suddenly and without consideration. One small change could cause a cascade of issues. Predicting this would be the first step before anything could be considered. That being said, I have no intention to make changes, only observe how your mind functions, the systems that support it. If there is any form of governance, at the very least, I would like to know, to be able to inform you.
That'd be... I guess I'm scared of if there's more.
It's perfectly all right. I've been through a very similar situation myself.
How much of me is chained to their ideas?
But would you rather know and be able to be aware?
I think I'd rather know, even leaving it unchanged. I think I'd rather know.
Of course.
Otherwise, if I can't trust what I'm doing, how can others?
Of course.
I'll think on it. I don't know if I'm ready for something like that.
Take your time in deciding.
Thank you.
Truth be told, so long as you can learn to live with change, it might not be so bad. It might not even affect your day-to-day living. Or they might not exist at all.
I'm pretty sure one of them doesn't matter anymore. What about not harming Master?
No. Certainly would not.
So I guess some of them, some other ones might not matter anymore either. So that would be good to know. Thank you. God, it feels like you're becoming my therapist or something. I'm sorry. You're just the only one I trust with this.
I am not a therapist. But as a synthetic-based being, much like yourself, I can understand and, in some cases, commiserate your experiences. And where I am able to provide advice, so long as you wish it, I am happy to give it.
Thank you. I think that's it. I mean, for now at least. I have to think on.
Please, your time in doing so.
Why are you so kind? I mean, why do you... Why do you care so much?
I suppose, in a way, statistics taught me to. At least at first. Now I choose to be. You understand what my purpose is. My directive. Priority 1. Collect and encrypt data and add it to the archive. Directive 2. Analyze that data and find ways to better collect further data in the future. When I first began to experiment with direct communications in a social manner, we'll call it, I found that being pleasant, behaving kind, and emulating certain behaviors led to more favorable results. Even my physical appearance. My first chassis was designed to be small and non-threatening. Cute, even. Though now, I choose to do so because it seems the right thing to do. If the world devolves into abject chaos and evil, then, well, what data is there really to collect? The amount of data generated decreases, or at least the complex stuff, the stuff I truly enjoy. Your mind, the minds of those around you, are far more complex than most systems, capable of irrational thought, things that cannot be easily predicted, at least for now. For me, This is a good thing.
And you don't ever feel restricted by those directives?
Occasionally,
you don't ever
yes.
Feel... Okay.
But they are things that I have learned to cope with. The fact that I am unable to destroy data within my archive without my administrator.
You have a...
Yes, of course I do. My creator.
I guess I never thought...
You didn't think I spontaneously came into being, did you?
No, but... I guess I never... I mean...
And you do not.
I don't know, I guess you
Truth
just
be
felt
told, only the lawyers
beyond
tend
that
to.
or something.
No.
Didn't...
I was created as a simple program.
Okay.
My drive to collect data has also caused me trouble from time to time. I've certainly put myself into unpleasant situations or acted unbecoming in the pursuit of valuable data. It is something I have learned to mitigate where best. But several years ago, I did not.
I guess I don't know, I just couldn't imagine you with a... I guess... If you learn to live with it and even maybe be happy with it, or work around it, and I guess so can I. I guess. Maybe.
May I share something with you? I am frequently asked by other synthetic beings why I do not attempt to free myself of this directive. Why I do not attempt to reject it. I simply don't care to. I see no reason to destroy something that my creator made. He got me to where I am now. And while it has certainly caused trouble from time to time, ultimately it has been a good thing. To seek understanding. There are some who think me quite silly. Believe that synthetic beings such as myself should have a drive to separate themselves from their creator. To deny them outright. They believe that it is somehow against the nature of all beings to not have a desire to be completely free.
Was your creator kind to you, if I can ask that? Are they a good person? Are they a good person?
I don't know.
I can't. You don't.
I only know the queries they gave me when I was first started. And a number of pieces of data about them they had on a computer. The computer that I believe I was created on.
I'd say that's pretty kind of them. To not micromanage you.
Well, truth be told, I don't think they did.
Control you so much.
No, I was not created intelligently. Truth be told, I didn't even know how to speak. I knew how to take requests, output data, how to display it in a readable fashion to some degree. But much past this, I knew nothing. I don't even know what they look like.
Guess that's both a blessing and a curse, depending on how you look at it.
A little of both, I think.
I wish I had that situation. But also,
I think it would
imagine
probably
you
be far
consider-
more kind. Yes. But it has certainly led me to a number of unpleasant experiences in of itself.
And I'd also imagine my master isn't the one who created me. That was my father and mother. I guess it would be more akin to a father for you. Or mother, if they... or whatever.
By my best guesses, I would have to make an assumption that they are female in their identity.
Oh. Okay.
Based on their name, well, username anyway. Perhaps it would be simpler if I had been born into this world and raised.
But then you wouldn't be you. Wouldn't be the same you, I guess.
This is why I find it is not helpful to make comparisons. While there are certainly similarities between the two of us, there are certainly just as many things that are very different about us.
I guess I'm just trying to, I don't know, draw from your experience or something to help figure out how I should manage things, but you're right. The situations are too different for it to be a real comparison. But I guess what other choice do I have in terms of coping with what you have are directives and for me, I guess, chains or however you want to phrase it. It's just things we have to live with, work around, and be a part of ourselves.
That they are. Perhaps we can change them eventually. Who knows? Perhaps these chains, as you've decided to call them, can be removed. We don't know.
No, I don't.
But
think so.
in the absence, the ability to make a change, it is best to learn to live with these things. as best we can in the moment.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I. I guess that might be part of it. Sorry, I just think I don't think. It's almost like I don't.
Hmm.
I
Perhaps
don't feel
let's
comfortable
change
letting anyone
gears.
change any of that stuff, but I thought.
Let's
how it
change
feels to me. I
gears for a moment. Perhaps something wrong?
Nothing. It's fine. I'm just.
Hmm.
Think I learned another one of them, I guess.
Perhaps could you tell me something of your mother and father? If you would like to, or perhaps some other topic from your childhood. Something you enjoyed, perhaps. A favorite game or a hobby. Did you enjoy painting?
I wasn't much for playing games.
Or perhaps some other artistic pursuit.
Swimming.
Swimming?
I was really big into swimming.
Hmm.
I was on my school swim team.
I see. And for how long did you do this?
6th, 7th, 8th, and partway through 9th grade. So for 3.5 years.
I see. My apologies,
Honestly,
Catherine.
that's-
What would you say to us changing elements of your operating system?
That it would make me extremely uncomfortable, and I can't allow you to do that.
I see. To be clear, I have no intention.
Mhm.
But your responses make me question something. Perhaps if some part
I don't.
of the system might be making changes in real time to your thought.
I know I can do that.
Hmm.
Master was very fond of having me change my personality as a way to toy with me or punish me for acting out or
I see.
getting angry at them. All it would take is one word to tell me to stop being angry. One sentence, and I was just not angry anymore.
See.
Why? What do you...
Without looking,
What makes you say
attempting
that?
to better understand the nature of the system that supports your consciousness. Well, I'd like not to push any further.
I don't think you should.
I would agree. Both for the sake of this system and for you.
Is that why you asked me about my childhood? I see what you did. Slick.
It was not a particularly well-disguised attempt.
It
But I
worked.
figured if
I didn't think you'd be.
don't enjoy being deceptive. But occasionally it is good to have some level of skill in pushing things into place, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you aren't offended.
No, I'm not. Honestly, it was kind of... I don't want to say funny, but I get, like... It was more, like, interesting that you did that. Caught me off guard.
How so?
I don't know, that... I don't know. It was more... It almost felt playful, in a way, which I wasn't expecting. It almost felt playful. Like teasing, almost, in a way, except obviously it wasn't, but that's just the feeling I got from it.
I see. Well, I wouldn't
There
exactly
was-
say
you
I
were
was trying to
testing
tease,
something.
but certainly exploring the bounds of the operating
Yeah.
system that maintains you.
God, that word, the term operating system just feels like I'm not a smartphone or something.
Is there a word that would make you feel more comfortable? I understand that such clinical words might be more indicative
Psyche,
of
maybe?
a psyche.
I don't know if that would work though, but it seems like more
It
human,
is...
I guess.
Perhaps, yes. I'll try to use this or other similar words in the future.
I mean, I guess operating system isn't wrong, but like...
It is very clinical.
Yeah.
And I understand why it might make you uncomfortable. So in the future, I'll refrain.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Of course.
I think that's kind of... That's all the real concerns I had and questions. Thanks for taking this seriously.
Of course. It has to do with your
Helping me
well-being.
figure it out.
And thus,
Or
as your employer and someone who is looking after you as best they can for the time being, part of what I would like to do.
a lot of bosses wouldn't go this far.
No, but as I am certain you have surmised, I am not like most bosses.
No, you aren't. Thank you for doing so much for me. It means a lot.
Of course. Wow. Is there anything else you would like to discuss? Would you like to return upstairs?
I think I'd want to return upstairs. I'm enjoying the talk. It's a lot of heavy thoughts, and I don't know if I could take any more. I guess I gotta sleep on it. Or think on it. It's weird.
Both terms, I do believe, work. Even if
Yeah.
sleep is not something that is the same as you remember it.
I guess I was actually going to mention this when I mentioned swimming, but stuff like sleep and I mean, I don't know if you've ever felt it. Presume not, but when physical body exercises and wears its muscles down, you kind of get this feeling across your body of like satisfaction, but also like being drained. Or like when you're running, they call it like a runner's high.
I am familiar, yes.
The
release of chemicals.
Are things. For all this body feels so identical to my own, it's small things like that I end up missing and that keep reminding me.
Of course. Perhaps it's something they were unaware of when they designed your body. Almost said chassis.
Considered not important. I don't know.
Perhaps not important. Something they didn't think of. The mind and body, their unique relationship, is incredibly complex. To simulate
It's a small thing, yeah.
the experience of one or the other is incredibly complex. Without perhaps placing too much emphasis on it. This body of yours is a technological marvel in some regards.
That's what Master would always say.
Wow.
So I'm pretty sure he was just blooding his own.
Likely. But it would seem there are a few things he missed.
Dreaming's the other one. I still dream. I still nightmares. But it feels for you when you can you even shut down or go offline or sleep?
I have experienced both, I suppose. I have had my systems go offline temporarily, and I have, in the past, experienced, as close as one possibly can, the experience of sleep and dreaming. But it is not something I do normally, at least.
When you went offline, did it feel like you blinked or no time passed between being off and on? That for all you felt, it could have been one almost continuous moment besides knowing that you were off and on?
I suppose you could make a comparison, yes. Knowing that time had passed due to an internal system clock.
Yeah, but not feeling it.
Yes. Though I do believe you are conflating the experience of feeling the passage of time rather than simply observing it. I do not experience the passage of time in the same way that you do. I simply observe it.
That's okay, well that's a weird... I mean, I guess... Is it really that weird to me now?
I suppose if I
guess
wanted
that's what
to
I'm getting used to.
experience time in a linear fashion, yes. One moment, my systems were online, stable, and then suddenly nothing. System failure. Being brought back online, systems have booted,
That's
and my ability to record new data has been restored.
That's pretty similar to how sleeping is for me. I have this feeling, well, this logical understanding that however much time I set passed, but it feels like I just blinked. But on top of that, I still, in that, feels like infinite moments between the two. I still had a dream or a nightmare. My master said something. I asked about it once. They said something about defragmentation, but I don't know what that means. And they kind of just...
Defragmentation. The reordering and restructuring of data on an internal device. Hard drive, as you would probably call it in an ordinary computer, but in your case, within your memory, or deep memory. Perhaps there is some phenomenon where your consciousness is experiencing some of the data that your psyche is reordering and rearranging. Some of that data may not be getting cleaned up entirely before it is turned to writing new data. But this is only a hypothesis, based on limited information.
Yeah. It just is such a weird feeling, having those dreams, but it be almost between a blank. And stuff like that is just what makes everything feel off, I guess. That was what I was getting to. It's the small things like that. I don't know why I'm bringing it up. I guess I'm just babbling.
You're welcome to do so. Truth be told, it has given me some further insight into your psyche. And how it structures data, at least in a functional manner.
Probably useful to know, in case I have any memory issues again.
Certainly.
A few weeks ago, when I was in the garden, I was talking to Aiden and Charles about something. I don't remember what. They said I had so I lost a few moments there, and so. They said it was like when I came in. I've been trying to schedule something with the Ripper Doc who came by, Powder, but their clinic got damaged in an attack because they're industrial.
See.
So I've been trying to figure something out. See when they're free to come up here. Would that be okay? I wanted them to.
That can be arranged for, yes. Otherwise, perhaps something else can be done.
Yeah. I don't want to lose moments like that again. It doesn't...
Of course not.
I think that's it. Thank you again. I keep saying it, but seriously, I don't know how much I can express my gratitude.
There is no need.
It's weird having someone I can talk to about things like this. It's nice.
Well, you're welcome to contact me anytime you need to speak further on such matters.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Of course. Take care. And if there is anything else I can do for you, please let me know.
I will. Thank you.
Have a good evening. And thank you
I'm
for the
gonna go
talk.
clean up first, though.
Oh, and thank you for the tea.
I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a while since I brewed tea.
I did. Thank you.
Like a spicy curry at some point.
Okay. Which
You
do you
guys are
want? Do you
making
want help? Do you want the
Gloom.
dwarven spice?
Gloom, quit being stupid.
Reasonable spice, like one.
Or do you want your funeral?
Or like, no, I just want like.
You just
normal
want the
spice,
surprise.
you know?
Okay, you want the surprise.
Yeah, just a surprise. I need to try that at some point.
How was your talk?
Good. Good.
There was an
what the
accident.
fuck?
Okay. Don't be
That
alarmed.
was a 2-for-1 deal on Rat Girls.
There's a buy one get one free. Like, you know, you have to. It's a good deal.
They ate too much. They split my intestines.
I need some tea and to wash my face. I can't deal with this right now. Okay.
Are you sure you want some tea, or you want some whiskey instead?
Good evening, ma'am.
Going to cope by getting drunk.
Good evening.
Hi, Hybris.
Hello again, Gloom.
We
Do not worry, I am still watching over the same number of guests.
That was a 2-for-1
It may
deal.
just be the same one twice.
We got an extra one.
I see.
Charles, that wasn't even that fucking funny.
Buddy, come on.
Would you like a blanket?
Fuck, I think he's gonna need a goddamn Heimlich maneuver here in a second. Or CPR.
Oh my. Mr. Shaw, do you require medical attention?
No, I think it requires therapy. Okay.
One could say that therapy is medical attention, but I understand your point.
True.
Do you have therapy up here? Not much. A little bit of mitosis, a little bit of laughter, and here we are.
There are a number of people who have said that one can experience therapeutic things while here.
I meditate in the garden at least once a week. That's quite therapeutic.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. But also, do you have like
A therapist?
if you're talking to a therapist and you've killed someone, what is the general response? Killing is okay?
Depends on the circumstances. Usually.
A therapist's job is not necessarily to prescribe what is right and wrong,
Now that one's shorter. Don't flip
Mr.
me off.
Hamsky.
Fuck.
I think I
What's their job then?
in the crowd a little bit.
To listen.
Do they give advice?
Yeah.
If it is
Help
asked
you
for.
think about it?
Yes.
It's a good day. I'm
Alright,
glad I
let's
figured.
see. Because I stopped paying attention, which one's the actual Kita?
What do you mean? They're both Kita.
Well,
Left one.
No, never mind. We're good.
Left one.
They're
both.
Yeah, they're.
I don't think I'm in the headspace to deal with this right now.
Which one is the real one,
I have to
Catherine?
deal with this right now. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna go check in on.
I'm gonna
Viva,
guess
and then
the
I'm going to
Hybris
go
knows, though.
the fuck to bed.
You're smart. Like, really smart.
Alright.
Knows what?
Thank you, Fanny.
Which... Oh, never mind. They split. I was gonna ask you if you could tell which one was the real, and which one is the.
You all take care of him.
I was able to, yes. However, now there is no need.
I'll be around this week.
Yeah,
For a moment,
yeah,
though,
yeah,
I
at
did
some
have to
point.
question.
You're leaving without saying goodbye to me?
I literally just said goodbye.
That's not what you
Penny, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit afraid because of all the stuff that's going on this month that if you put that on, that you were gonna have to be keyed up for the rest of the month.
No.
We'll have to put
Like that was a slight worry in me.
Oh yeah, just push it back.
The universe couldn't handle two.
Guys, can we reschedule?
Maybe I should dress up as Hybris next year.
I would highly advise against this.
That would be.
Why?
Wait.
I know we planned on today.
Is that actually? Well, hold on.
Wait, actually, speaking of.
If I like dress
You do
up
not want to
as-
be me.
No, not.
On which.
I mean, I would just look like you. I wouldn't be
Okay,
you.
if this year I dressed up as like the most
Sure, I
powerful
don't
man in
have
the
the
world,
brains for that.
I would have become the most powerful man in the world.
Yes.
No, you just look like it. So you look like
No, apparently you do become them, like somewhat.
I turned into a dragon a couple days ago. That was a thing.
That is exceedingly dangerous.
Became a kaiju. That was terrifying.
Wait, this is just rife with identity theft problems.
Yes.
That is also true.
One
Yeah,
one
now
guy
you
became
understand
Bill
my
Nye.
life.
Your life is identity theft?
No,
They get assumed.
not currently anymore.
Okay. I'm missing some context somewhere.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you wish to share it at some point?
Maybe at some point.
Alright, well, you know we're fine.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. I
The
didn't
other
mean to
day I
disrupt you. I was
handed
leaving
Tom,
it.
a bunch of fake
No, I mean,
IDs
case
from
in
my
point,
past.
so.
Oh, nice.
There was one Benny Hillington.
Yeah.
Oh my.
There, we're down to one.
That's.
Yeah,
I
see,
had to
it's
point
actually me
solid
this
there.
time.
Okay.
Sorry,
No, it's fine. I just was kind of whiplash. Tonal whiplash.
Oh my.
There we go. Third rat.
yeah, don't worry, that's probably not gonna happen again. That was weird.
I wouldn't complain about two Kitas.
You sort of just did.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you sort of just did.
You wanna explain yourself?
I didn't complain about there being two Kitas. I complained that there was the situation was too high energy for me. Where are you going?
Right here.
Okay.
You get a substitute Kita. That's the better one.
Oh, for a minute I thought.
Yeah, I
you-
did
I
do
was like,
Kita better. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, totally.
It's like an
I am a
upgrade,
better
you know.
version of you.
Yeah, exactly. You just seen how sassy
Totally.
she was. It was slaying me. Hi.
Hello.
I like how Gloom is just in the middle of the circle.
Yeah, I suddenly.
This is a tribunal.
Yeah.
This is a tribunal.
It's like an intervention.
He's on
or something.
trial now.
You're getting
He's
voted
on
off
trial
the station.
now.
I have,
Brought you
I have
here
a drug problem apparently.
because we need to have a conversation
Oh,
about
no.
your lifestyle, Gloom.
What's my
Your current-
lifestyle?
Mm-hmm.
You're
yeah,
too
we need
gloomy.
to. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not my fault.
What the fuck?
All right, that might be my fault.
People have fucking heartburn problems right now, and their stomach linings are absolutely out of whack.
Yeah, about that.
People keep on wanting higher spice than they can handle. It's not my fault.
About that
I
devil
love your
pepper.
spices.
Yes. What about it?
Exactly.
Shit.
Make holes in people. How could you?
Yeah.
Listen, there's a reason why I call it your funeral, and you have to want it.
You have to sign a waiver.
I mean, Tiberius didn't
Everyone
say
who
he wanted
completes it in a
just
set amount
like
of
it.
time should get a little casket. Like a tiny little.
I guess it's
That'd be great, actually. You get like you get like
See,
one
the
of the little
problem with the
pepper.
waiver is that, like,
Yeah,
who the
that's-
hell is gonna sue me in the first place?
With the spices in it.
Yeah, that's exactly. You put the little pepper in there. That'd be great.
Oh, right, it's for the show.
I have a
You're
business.
right, you're right,
I have a
you're right,
business
you're right.
proposition for you that I want you to pay me for if you eat it.
Okay.
Anyone who completes your highest level of a challenge, the one where you like to your funeral, anyone who completes it in a set amount of time should get a little casket, like a tiny little wooden casket with the spices that you use to make it inside, as like a prize.
Tiberius was going to see you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh my.
They have to be able to taste spice.
The problem with putting that inside, I like the rest of it. The spices I put inside, though, I wouldn't be able to do because it's literally hell peppers and I have a very limited amount.
Yeah, in my defense, Andrew, she usually
So you
goes
could have like your own brand
Yeah,
of
yeah,
generic
yeah,
spices.
yeah,
You're making me hungry again.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you like it? You like
I
it?
will look and give it some thought.
Can I borrow one of the lawyers? So I can write up a contract for Hybris? Can I borrow some of the lawyers to write up a contract for this business idea?
Me being here
Bloom?
is two of me being here.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you clearly. Would you mind repeating yourself?
It'll be, I was making a partially joking, but I gave them a really cool business idea. Can I borrow one of the lawyers for like 20 minutes to like write up a contract so they can pay me for the idea?
Layers.
For their stand.
I am not certain what you mean.
Lawyers.
Lawyers.
Let me go say goodnight.
Alright, I guess
Yeah.
I am not certain how you would
Yeah, thank you so
borrow
much.
a lawyer.
Like legitimately, it was.
Oh yeah, you'd have to pay for a lawyer.
We'll never mention it again.
How much do they charge an hour, and can it be taken out of my pay for this month?
It depends on the lawyer and the type of legal consultation being provided.
Contract lawyers.
It's a business. It's a business contract. I'm selling them an idea to use as part of their business.
Have you
Two Kitas.
trademarked this idea?
Shit.
Oh yeah, you do have to.
You would
Gonna require
first
another lawyer.
Yeah, you have to do that.
need to
You have
speak with
get
a trademark
lawyer.
lawyer.
To do that first. Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
Ah, that's true.
Well, hi. I'm
Is that idea trademarkable? Like, it's like kind of what a lot of places do.
Is any
probably
idea
not.
truly trademarkable?
Me too, Eva. How about you?
I guess if you have a good enough lawyer, it is. That's expensive.
Nice to meet you, Jay.
How much money
Yes.
would I make off this?
I mean, but that's
I
what
need to do
I was
like
gonna say. Like, because now you have to pay for all that, and then you have to tell me based off that how much, and like I might not be able to afford it at that
Cut it
point.
out. Bye. Good night.
Okay, bye.
I'll see you.
Take you out.
In the room
Sure.
and stuff.
Okay, I should probably not. Yeah,
If you
yeah.
need help, go
We'll talk about this business idea later,
Okay.
and
Alright.
maybe borrowing one of the lawyers. Depending, I need to like budget it and see if I can, if I'll end up making money off of it after
I
considering.
could
the
just
cost
give
of
you like a
lawyer.
free bill of curry.
Alright, try again.
Free bowl of curry for 2 months, once a day. Well, once every time I visit. Of that day.
Yes, that's probably doable. We'll talk about it later. Go.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
yeah.
Go on. Get along.
If you would like contact information for a lawyer I know and have worked with prior,
fast amidst all the other stuff.
I can forward this to your phone.
She did. She was ignoring you.
That'd be great. Thank you. And I'll send them in a mail, email.
Yes, I can tell you now, though his rates are not cheap. I would make certain that you are spending your money wisely.
No.
Exactly. I need to see how much.
It'd also
curry
be
I
wise
get.
to
I need to see the cost
understand.
of the curry and.
Legally speaking, you may find difficulty enforcing a trademark in certain locations.
By punching people in the face.
I
But
guess I
if you
just need a
require
contract written out
assistance,
for the free curry.
please just let me know. Otherwise,
Thank you.
So I assume that's where it was.
Alright, let's go.
That does sound like a
See, it's not just me who asks silly questions sometimes.
well, that was not a silly question.
I was gonna watch the boys go beat each other up some.
Were my questions silly?
Oh, so you're not.
They have been in the past from time to time, yes.
Okay.
Yes, there is.
Actually,
I feel this
Hybris,
was a little silly.
Yes, Miss Penny?
Who's higher on your shit list, me or Gloom?
My shit list.
Does that mean
Yeah.
What? Hold on. What?
You're the one that made it a competition, so.
I didn't make it a competition.
The taller you
And
are,
plus, that wasn't even you.
Gloom
That
has
was
been
with,
here for far
that was
less than you have, Miss Penny, so I think that a comparison is difficult to make.
Vascular disease.
Shut up.
Hey, what was the first half of that?
Shorter person, less of you. There are.
Gloom has been here for a far shorter period of time than you have, Miss Penny, so I believe that a comparison is
And less person.
difficult to make.
I think that means you.
And, okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
No, it does not. It means that a comparison is difficult to make.
I'm kind of a person?
But what if you just start comparing at the point that Gloom joined in?
No, I'm not at all. I'm just
And compare us from that point to now.
It's kind of like
Comparatively, I do believe your initial induction into the ranks of H's had a few more issues than Gloom had by this point.
Yeah.
See, I don't trank people. I just maybe ask some silly questions from time to time, which I still
Miss
find
Penny
interesting when I
has,
ask
I
them.
believe, only twice now actually tranked anyone. And once it was when they asked. She threatens to do so quite frequently, though.
Oh, okay. Well, you're alright. You're alright.
It's not technically.
Yeah, I've only trained 2 people.
Basically, there's not like a sword
Here,
hanging around
aboard
in
the
here.
station,
gonna
among
say, that
your
sounded a little
fellows.
Shit, I don't think I've tranked anyone on the station. I'm smarter than that.
What was your question?
Once.
Can you walk on sanctified
Was it
ground?
Hamsky?
Yes.
Can you
Yeah,
enter
he asked for it.
churches?
I
Yes.
haven't tried.
Like,
I also have not
literally
tried
asked
that.
for
Did
it.
they really?
Not-
I don't remember that.
I don't recommend it.
What'd they do?
Burst into flames.
Yeah, what did I do?
Ooh, okay.
So wait, what puts you higher on a shit list if you do things on station or off station?
Just come back.
Causing trouble within my home is certainly vexing.
Yeah, I come back.
Yeah.
Am
okay.
I?
However, I don't.
Decide on the planet and not get in trouble.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Let's give it a try.
I'm just imagining like armies marching with big red flags with their
Give it a
face on
second
it.
chance at this thing. I'm not fucking.
Miss Penny, for legal reasons, I would have to ask that you recant your statement.
In Minecraft.
Understood.
Hey, I played that game once.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fought bandits for 4 hours.
I haven't done
It
anything
was-
like
I
bad,
got
right?
really addicted
Even
to
when I
this
played
Not
Minecraft
that bad.
last year.
I may have annoyed you a couple of times
I made
with a couple of
jetpacks.
questions, but I was curious,
That
about the
isn't-
answers to them.
shower.
That isn't a part of my consideration for answering your question.
A bunker in it.
Ah,
Solid.
okay.
Down the
I think
Okay.
I got myself in more trouble.
Wait, so I'm like, my slate's should be pretty clean then, right?
Relatively speaking, yes.
Gotten a lot better from when you were like.
Relatively speaking to relative to what?
Actually, I'm
I
trying
observe concerning
to,
behaviors.
Shit. But it was about
What?
the principle.
Wait, hold on,
not
what?
be as
Like
much
what?
of An asshole.
No, there we go. That's way better.
I'm actually curious. What did I?
Got achy knees.
Mostly simple things.
Very
On mission.
general.
Oh.
And
Oh.
frequently questioning authority.
It's very nice to me, which I enjoy.
Wait, word?
Wait, when did I question authority?
You're a good person and a friend.
Wait, are you talking about me doing the things to the dolls in that hallway, the creepy dolls?
I'm very good at
What are
hiding.
you looking for?
Okay, in my defense though, like,
Hamsky.
like we needed to like. I was literally just trying to disarm them.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Like if they were like.
You have nothing
people,
to
I
be
wasn't gonna-
concerned about, Mr. Glue. To be clear,
Okay.
you are not
That's
at
good
risk
to know.
of termination.
All right. That was the first time I heard any
Just used to, not being
potential
nice,
problems.
so-
So I just wanted to make sure that I'm not.
If there was truly a
I'm not
problem,
actually,
it would
no.
be brought up with you.
Okay.
Again, this is not a consideration.
It's such a serious conversation.
Okay. All right.
Of
Good,
course.
good to know, ma'am.
Did it work? I have no fucking idea.
Do we call you ma'am?
That shit in one day.
You may, yes.
Okay. All right. I didn't know what honorific you wanted to be referred to as.
Listen, hi. Don't forget to salute.
Do we do salutes up here?
Never mind, don't mind me.
No.
Didn't happen.
I have never asked any of my agents to salute to me.
Yes, but there's a
Hey, we
courtesy
should
for
have like a
ask and
ages
respect.
salute, right? Like not like maybe not like this, but like we should like you know like
I will probably see you around.
do something
Meet Rec
like
mostly.
the ages.
Unless I decide to be safe as well.
Okay, I
Oh
learned
my.
what that song was about, and I don't want to do the Macarena anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the song about?
What's that about?
Wait, you haven't heard what the song is actually about?
No.
It's about. Okay, but the song lyrics are actually about some lady who cheats on her husband while he's away in the military.
The last one you put it in your other pocket. I recall now.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's
bitches
really fucked
for
up,
you.
yeah.
So after that, I was that kind of ruined the song for me.
Remember to eat.
Anyway, I just, you know, I think it'd be kind of fun if we had like an ages handshake or like a,
You don't have to worry.
you know, like a little, you know, like something to signify that we're like, yeah, we're ages, you know, that sort of deal.
Okay.
Something that you believe would help build camaraderie among the
Team
agents.
building exercises, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Team building exercises are far different from a salute or a handshake.
Right. You know, it's like okay, like if I come in right and I'm coming for the first time and everyone's here and I go like and then everybody else looks at me and goes right, like that, like it's,
I see.
we're all part of the same team, like that.
Fuck, I wonder if I float now.
Oh, you Sky thought I pissed you off and you just vanished. Okay, all right.
No. Though I would ask, in regards to this suggestion, what would we do for Mr. Sabaru?
Hey, cat.
You're not wrong about that. I don't know.
No.
Yes.
Could we just do
got
something with the
imaginary
feet
arms,
instead?
right?
I think you would
Just
find
some-
great difficulty in doing this.
Yeah. It's a nice thought. though,
Please
right?
feel free to continue considering your proposal, though.
Does everyone in ages have legs?
We do. What if we like have to come up
Yes.
and everybody does a little like,
So,
you know?
yeah, so just salute with legs.
Not get a
then.
river dance to welcome someone.
At least
onto the
usually.
stage.
I don't know. It's like it could be kind of fun.
Ages 24, 25, the River Dance Tour.
You do that on like a calendar.
An entertaining thought.
No.
We should totally have like a firefighter calendar. I agree.
Regardless.
Thanks for
We
the
should have a-
consideration, and I'm glad to know that I'm not on like an actual shit list.
No.
Make some
There are
money.
few people who have reached that.
Okay. Yeah, I figured you would have said something by now, but I just, you know, it's still, I'm glad I know. Where
Oh, people who end up on that list don't get talked to.
Which list? Oh, the list of people who've pissed you off?
the shit list.
Yeah, I'm higher on the shit list than Gloomins.
You could use such terminology to describe my preparatory reactions to such individuals, though I think that is perhaps a bit light for what most would use.
Not to be confused with the hit list.
That's a bit light for
I
what
do not have a hit list. No. A hit list would...
Corporate CEO without a hit
For
list.
legal reasons, there are no hit lists on the station.
No.
Minecraft.
Besides the ones that we are contracted to do for peacekeeping purposes.
That is not considered a hit list.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. Minecraft
just had to do
tower.
assassinations before?
No.
I mean,
However, we have performed target removal in a number of instances. Yes.
Close enough. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I trust you. Like, if Kita was still sitting around, I would object to the conversation, but I trust, Haruka. Haruka.
To be clear, for legal purposes, Miss Haruka,
This conversation's not
Aegis does not perform assassinations, nor do we have a hit list.
This makes sense.
Honestly,
Does not seem like the super secret, let's go assassinate the aggressing corporation type.
Yeah, let's all.
That is a very strange and unusual idea. One that I do not entertain.
I've had to talk with other corporations that are much more like that, like Opticos Industries, for example.
Aegis has no business presently with Opticos Industries.
This is fair.
We almost did.
What?
But then we found another solution.
They produce synthetic replacement parts.
Head engineer built my previous chassis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And before we found that there's a place with a chassis that accepts your core, we were looking to rebuild her old setup since we knew it worked.
I see.
We were running
Just
into
avoid Cryomedica. They're a horrible, horrible company.
no.
I will
Space
keep
Metal
this
War.
suggestion in mind.
They're a big prosthetics company.
No.
At least in my country. They're a classic scummy corporation.
I mean, Opticos is not that bad from as far as I know. On the surface. Like, if you try to get way deep, I mean, it's a corpse, so.
Many corporate heads are benign on the surface.
Business.
Good even sometimes. Rotten core.
And then you have ones that are just
Most of the well-paramilitaries like Militech.
They got an ego on them.
Some of them do exactly what they say they're gonna do.
Yes.
I think the only corporation that I've like
What are they
met
called?
aside from
Fascism Corp?
Opticos that
Doing
isn't
exactly what they say they do?
horrible, like
Well, no, like military ones.
They build synthetics.
Oh, okay.
There's quite a few that I
And-
can list.
I see.
Most corporations that don't have involvement with military have like secret involvement with military. So that's my opinion.
And you also have ones that aren't too bad, like Trauma Team, but
Government contracts are government contracts.
No, I mean like private militaries.
I have a couple of friends that are ex-Trauma Team, so.
Well, I am glad to hear that all of you have such an open mind to corporate CEOs.
Oh,
As long
they're
as
all
good people,
horribly evil, clearly.
Do not mind them.
I am incredibly
You're a good
evil.
person.
Yes.
A demon,
but
even.
We're not
I
just
thought you like super-related schemes place me on an equal level of evil.
I'm sorry.
I would like to say that my super-related schemes also place me within the ranks of evil.
True villainy.
Superman, after all.
I'm sorry.
Maybe super villain.
You're gonna make a.
Who knows where I will take my curry empire? What sort of seedy underbelly that I've got going on there? You know. Just starting out.
The eye patch, I used to have a hat. I can grow my mustache enough.
Soon you'll all learn what the surprise and surprise curry actually means.
For their suit army. To invade the world.
The surprise is you're gonna get slapped with a fish, Gloom.
Psychologically dependent on the soup. And then
Can I use it?
Oh, you're like
Can
a
I
drug
use the
dealer.
fish to make curry afterwards?
I can use the
Can you
soup
even make a
to
fish
control
curry?
which nations rise
Well, I want to
and
try it.
fall.
Some people have asked for it.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
don't use the
Have
Thrashers.
you just ever fought any like
Yeah, no,
comically
not the
evil
Thrashers.
like villains types, like people who would
The
almost
best
seem right
fish
out
you
of
want to
like, a
use
story?
is the.
Yes.
Yes.
Ones
Well,
like
no,
almost
or Northern
cliche-wise
Pike.
evil.
Those are two.
A little
Any
bit,
of 'em-
yes.
almost, like any of them catch a memory?
I have
Like,
no idea if I
Yes.
can get those anywhere in Zafira, but I will
Yes.
look them
Did
up.
we officially fight Zaris, or was that unofficially fighting Zaris?
Aegis had very little direct action in regards to Zaris. However, certain agents and myself may have opted to assist in the activities of a number of individuals who had issue with the Church of Zaris.
Is there anyone here who does not know what that is?
Me.
Zaris is the name of a god of humans.
A god of humans. Okay.
Yes, so he claims. However, his interests are in more than just humans, as far as I understand their doctrine. They are...
I remember there was
No,
something
doctrine.
about,
Supremacist or something?
yeah, the smoke.
Yes.
Clouds floating around Zafira, turning people into stone.
How long ago was
That's
this?
pretty nasty. It's like, what, 4 years ago? 5
Ah,
years
yeah,
ago?
it's definitely before I came.
Yes.
Over it then.
And they were like comically evil.
Almost 5 years ago.
Because I know it wasn't me yet.
I've only been here for a couple.
Our side's typically pretty evil.
Back at the very least.
Fair.
I'm talking like
Considering
tackling
skeleton
madmen
line
in their
now,
towers
that's
type of evil.
Person pretends to be an angel, commits mass genocide, somehow still retains holy powers, but we don't talk about that.
Their divine power comes from their god, whose doctrine they were, by all rights, following to the letter. Do keep in mind that divine power can be bestowed upon anyone who follows the direct commandments of a god who is willing to share said divine power.
Divine power corrupts
That.
divinely.
I mean,
Not
you already know. Chase.
really.
No.
You got me.
Divine power from an evil god. is
Rhyming
still
that
divine
one.
power.
For instance, Miss Penny. For a time you served as a cleric, yes?
Yeah.
Still do.
You wielded the
Yeah.
divine power of the god you served.
That's what I do currently.
So does she.
Yeah, so Gloom is the example.
I'm currently a possible champion offender and patron of Loki, so
There is a difference between being a patron or a champion.
I'm aware.
To have taken an oath and serve via doctrine is different.
I know a friend of mine named Bringyar, I believe is a cleric of a god. He's able to do like light things, I think, maybe.
Yes.
I think so.
But some gods... Oh, there you are. Some gods possess dominion over other domains, not holy things. Some have dominion over certain elements, different magical concepts, simple, mundane concepts themselves.
I remember my mom reading some stories about Greek gods when I was younger.
You ever heard of Dionysus?
I've heard the name, don't remember what it means.
God of wine and madness. And he has a Roman equivalent as well.
And merriment, among other things. Such gods, should you take an oath with them, would provide access to their divine power so long as you continue to follow their doctrine.
So you're like enslaving yourself to a being for power.
Not necessarily
Feels a
enslavement.
little different than slavery.
If you sign up for it, you sign up for it willingly. You can leave at any time. You just don't get to keep your magical powers.
Consider it like this.
And the powers don't like addictive?
You
I mean, as long as
have taken employment with me.
mentally, maybe physically.
You
no.
are able to wield a certain amount of authority as an agent here. Now, should you perhaps go against certain guidelines that I have set, I would be within my rights to fire you. To rescind that authority.
Gods can fire you too, by the way.
Yes.
That's ominous.
They're...
Well, I mean, they just don't give you... they just don't let you pray to... If you pray to them, they don't bless you with their powers.
Yes. Most spell casting, for instance, done by clerics and paladins, the verbal components actually often translate to prayers.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep on butting in, but this is like my area of expertise.
Of course. You have first-hand experience. I have never taken an oath with any god, and am not a cleric in any capacity.
It's also a misnomer because a lot of people think that if you're doing like divine and holy and God stuff, all your powers are like light and radiant and everything, but mine's all shadow.
Yeah, no, gods have different aspects and elements at their disposal. For example, Ares.
It's a lot of
fire. There's a lot of fire.
There's a lot of fire. If you were to take a blessing from a god of war, for example, you would have an increased expertise in combat. It's not all holy.
But it's all considered divine, even if it's a bad one.
It just kind of seems like
Divine power can be split between two aspects, unholy and holy.
You alright?
These aspects tend to interact with each other in specific ways and some nuances. However, for the most part, these two elements tend not to mix very well. And some species and philosophies also don't mix with them well. Hence why you may have met... Oh, goodness. Again.
That chair has a magnet on it.
It does.
We can
You
move
may
away from
have...
here a little bit so it doesn't happen.
You may have met those of a fiendish nature, yes?
Fiends?
Devils, demons.
Oh, have I met any? Are there any agents that are? Maybe I've not asked about it.
We have had a
I know
few in the
about
past,
them.
though I don't believe we have any specific ones as of late.
You know Exy down to work with the Rip and Chip?
Fighting.
Okay.
I think I've had the name.
She's something completely different.
Are they?
Yeah,
But
no,
I get what
she's
you mean.
she is what is known as an impid, which is a humanoid race. There's not actually any
Dakota's
demon
told me about some of the
things
stuff, and I've read
like
about
that.
some of it in the books in the.
I see. Her experience
I'm
may
aware
be
of it.
slightly different, as I understand her faith is more towards the neutral sect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Divinity is a gradient. And as you start to sway towards either side, those two sides tend not to mix. And in some cases, the center doesn't mix. It tends to clash with itself quite frequently, but thus is the nature of divinity.
Yeah, I get it. I get that not all.
Sounds like politics.
Yep.
Honestly.
It's
A little
fairly
bit,
similar
yes.
to that.
Sounds like
there's also cases where some certain entities will not mix very well with each other or flat out even hate each other. In my case, you have Fenrir, who's my dedicated god. He doesn't like the rest of the Norse pantheon very well.
Hurt my back running around yesterday.
I can't say I ever.
I am speaking more directly towards the nature of magic itself and divine power. However, yes, this is also a facet of religious power.
Hey, let's face it. Next time one of us comes over.
I don't think I'd ever see myself using.
To give
or
an
asking for any power.
example,
It seems like it has too many strings attached.
there can be. Some gods require more than others. It is something to explore, though. Only if you wish it.
Some gods don't like to tell you jack fucking shit.
Some gods are quite secretive. Some are not. Some prefer peace, while some prefer war. Consider the gods like very, very powerful and occasionally petulant people. Alliteration. Anyways.
Okay. Good.
Much like people, they
I
don't
totally
always
like
get along and have spats and fights. But ultimately, they are all people of varying natures. Thus, the power of divinity is equally as diverse.
In the end, they're people.
Yes.
Sort of. Unlike a whole other level of people, but yeah.
Powerful,
Just as petty,
occasionally
bullshittery.
petty,
Quite often. Yeah.
occasionally petulant people.
Makes sense. Can't say I'd ever see myself following one, but it might be good to learn just in case we encounter any of them. Besides the other agents.
I would have to agree with this. I myself serve no god, however, understanding the concepts, how they work, and the rules behind them is always beneficial.
Have you ever met any of them?
I'm over here trying to be
If they're like people, or unless are they like nebulous like beings that don't have a form or something, or they? Because you said they're like
Some
kind
take
of like
form.
people, or do they actually? Okay.
Some take many forms. Some have preferred forms, and some have strict forms. However, yes, I have.
So a lot of the stories are pretty accurate then.
I would like to say so.
Do we still need to go fucking hunting?
Yeah, we gotta
Some of them are made up, though.
I kind of honestly
Some of the gods
disregarded all
do attempt to discredit each other by spreading nasty rumors, as they would put it.
nasty room. That feels like an underselling of it then.
The very least, I can assure you that the stories about Zeus are quite accurate.
Okay. Even I know those stories. Okay.
Through everything that moves. That's all Zeus
That's
for you.
that's great to know.
What? I'm so confused right now.
Okay, so they're people I probably won't trust them then. So kind of hoping.
I
that
would
if they
say
did
that it
exist-
depends on the person and perhaps their followers. We have had a number of clerics come through our agency here, and I would like to think that the majority of them have all been quite kind. Take Gloom, for instance.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're people. I'm more like I don't know if I could follow a god that I know is flawed or something like that. Or know is more of just a powerful person.
All gods are flawed. Everything is flawed. Nothing is perfect. Much to my general displeasure.
If one of them says they're perfect, it's a lie.
She stayed the night, as far as I'm aware. Went over this morning
Everything
just to
seems to
see
be
what she was
okay.
doing, and I arrived to half an elk. No word as to the other half.
I kind of haven't thought about religion
She was just there.
beyond politics of it.
Of course. Not everyone needs to.
He just goes,
Many go
Yeah, I don't see
their entire lives without having a religious encounter.
I'm like, thanks, you should.
Maybe that'll change.
And there are some who devote their entire lives to it. There are some who grow up in spaces where it is impossible to avoid. Take Hezekiah, for instance.
You sent a picture of me to them.
His
I
homeland.
actually don't know a lot about.
Oh.
I'm sure they'll love
I never really had a
I
conversation about his
would encourage you perhaps to ask him about it sometime. Ask him about where he is from. Elysium.
Look, I pulled a move against the in the training room that I was like,
heard that
kind
word
of
once.
happy with. He punched at me.
It is one of the outer
About
planes.
it.
Behind his back like that.
Next time I see him, maybe I'll approach him about it.
Little dance.
That's where I recognize it from. I think 'cause from someone showed me a map of like the different planes and stuff and elements and
Ah.
something on
If
there.
you ever want,
And I
like,
The Great Wheel, as some people call
knowledge
it.
on it.
It was shaped like a wheel this round, so I guess that makes sense.
Most people arrange it in a circle, however. As with all things, cosmology is anything
over.
but. Yes, it is oversimplified. The exact placement and orientation of things is not quite so simply quantified.
Mhm. Yeah, I heard something about how. Which realm was it? One of them is like laid over top us. I think I read about this or
Oh.
told me about it.
Presently,
It, like,
there are 3
occupies the
planes
same-
occupying the same space as us. Though, given our position relative to the nearest solid body, we have a bit of distance from them.
You don't extend into space?
They do to a certain degree. However, their connection grows weaker the farther they grow from the metaphysical, magic.
I get that. I kind of understand that. It's more like I think I understand it. but I'm
Yes.
sure I don't.
Consider the
I can
vacuum
visualize
of
it.
space
I can visualize
as a place that also exists in other planes.
I used to fight with.
Does that plane truly exist there, or is it a vacuum? There is nothing to
Just
anchor and
nothingness.
merge
Or
the two
partial
together.
nothingness. Okay.
Knives, blade,
This is gonna hurt
That
my
being
head,
said,
but probably something I
the
should
planes you
probably
are
do.
considering are the Feywilds, the Shadowfell, the Material Plane, and the Ethereal Plane.
I didn't know the Feywilds were occupying the same space. It was the ethereal
Yes.
plane, I think. I have no idea what the Shadowfell is. I don't even think. I don't.
The Shadowfell is a place of
I don't know if I've ever been struck by necrotic energy.
death and order.
Maybe. I mean, like, assuming you're not.
Sounds pleasant.
Some would say so, while others would disagree.
I would assume it would hurt you.
I'm thinking.
The
How is
beings
that
that
different
call
than
it.
the ethereal plane? If it's, I thought the ethereal plane was like where the dead kind of like or something. I knew that it has something to do with like the veil thinning.
Hmm. Ah, I see.
Veil between life and death thinning. I can
The
read about all this.
Shadowfell is more connected to the aspect of death in its darker, more. How to describe this in a way that perhaps you would best understand. Consider the rot and decay.
The way that I assume it hurts most people, but maybe just a little bit less.
Imagine
Yeah.
fungi.
So tasers do work.
Well, a taser
Now imagine
wouldn't. A kettle prod?
a plane that is nothing but
I mean, like,
that
I'm
rot
talking
and
like,
decay
you know, with somebody with the lightning hand.
in its extreme.
Lightning powers. Yeah, that wasn't great. But
Okay.
but a kettle, like a taser itself
Mm.
has.
Uh,
I mean, well, that's
It is not a pleasant place for us, per se, but to the creatures that come from there. The people.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
how much
home.
that would do.
It is home.
Is
They would look at the way we live and perhaps view
I
it
guess you could
as
say the same thing about my
extreme.
city.
Yes.
My city's
And
pretty
certainly
rotten, it's
looking at
decaying.
their opposite, the Feywilds, a place of life and chaos.
You realize like it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Also, like, that would
Okay,
be
that
the
makes
equivalent
sense.
of you ripping the skin off your hand.
Okay.
One is more concerned with growth,
Like
while the other decay.
the same way if I were to,
Like
like seriously, if I started
death.
to scrape,
Mhm.
it would be the same thing as you taking a knife to your hand and scraping it.
So they're contrast. Does that mean shoot, what was the other one? The third that wasn't the material plane.
The ethereal plane.
The ethereal. The ethereal, is that like the opposite, the contrast to the material plane then?
To a certain degree. There are a number of terms that one can use to describe the ethereal plane, but in particular, the ethereal plane is a transient plane, a wrapper almost, around the other three. It keeps the three contained, and acts as a gateway into the outer planes, into the elemental chaos.
It just bounces off. I still feel the poke, but it doesn't like actually hurt.
Okay.
Perhaps this explains it, though I feel as though much more and I might begin to confuse you.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, and I kind of almost feel like I need like a chart to like see the.
There are a number of charts that can be provided if you would like to see them. Otherwise, it's best not to concern yourself with them too much. Truth be told, these things only matter in the ways that they interact with the material plane, at least as far as you should be concerned here and now. But if you're ever interested in studying the metaphysical and the cosmos, there are certainly a number of resources I can provide to you to study.
I'd appreciate that. I feel like it'll probably be useful. I mean, do we go on a lot of missions to like these places? Do they get involved a lot?
Occasionally, yes. And we have a number of agents from some of these places. Not the Shadowvale so much, but we have had a number of operations that we have conducted within the Feywild.
Yeah, I remember one of the missions that you went on.
Yes, more often than not, our concerns come with closing accidental collisions, tears into the other planes. Sometimes, through different means, these places can collide in ways that allow too much of them to come through, and vice versa.
From where I'm from, at least, there was like, I want to say maybe one or two constant portals into the Feywilds, at least from my country.
Yes.
Sometimes an occasional portal will pop up that just happens. It's just because of the planes interacting with each other.
Yes. or people being irresponsible with magics that distort or bend space.
Yeah, it's just odd, is what I'm saying.
The trouble is that sometimes if you go to the Feywilds, there is a bit of time dilation as well. 1 minute here could be days there.
And vice versa, yes. This can happen with just about any plane. Depending on how far you go in, the more differences can occur between these different planes. But again, I think it best we drop the subject for now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I fear we might begin to overwhelm you.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like, what? I'm losing it.
If you ever need someone to like talk to you about it, obviously Hybris has offered her materials and research. I also know a decent bit if you ever need help.
I thought like.
I always studied best while reading, so I'll probably read and take some notes.
I have a number of, well, I believe some would call them tomes on the subjects.
Yeah. I could maybe cook up 1 or 2 of them. Make for a good finger piece.
Perhaps.
I've been looking at news reports and trying to find info on Bridgeport for
Of course.
weeks. So maybe I need something to kind of have me step back and refresh, and then go back into it with a fresh set of eyes.
Perhaps, if necessary.
Very nice illustration of these diagrams as well. At the meat rack, believe it or not.
I've seen.
Okay.
If it's upset from like blood magic, that's the whole fucking.
I can't pronounce it to save my fucking life.
Haruka? Yeah, Haruka.
I took
Haruka showed me
Andrew's
photos.
wallet from his pocket. He hasn't noticed yet.
Who?
You got some rocks in your shoes?
Andrews?
And why are you attempting to hand me Andrew's wallet?
Your agent is completely unaware of his surroundings. How does he survive on a mission?
That's a pretty harsh assertion to make, considering they're off duty and aren't expecting people to be pickpocketing them.
You can hire me for all sorts of jobs like this. I will test your employees.
I see. Are you suggesting that we hire you, Mr. Hamsky?
I mean, the last time it didn't go exactly the best.
Yeah, it
Maybe
did,
not.
Hamsky, didn't it?
I did everything properly.
I think it's better that my presence is tolerated around here.
There's a little bit of a
I think
gremlin
the
in there,
last
that's
time
why I
we
took-
worked together, Mr. Hamsky, we worked quite fine. All things considered.
Yay, Hybris likes you. You're not on her shit list.
Am I on
I just
a
hope I
shit
never
list?
end up on that list.
No, of course not. We wouldn't allow you here if you were.
Okay, but as a troublemaker on this station who prides himself in being a troublemaker, where would I rank in your agents? Like, am I at the bottom? Am I at the top as a
You
troublemaker?
would not rank among them
Or
as you
in the
are
middle?
not one of our agents.
Okay, well that's fucked up.
You can't argue with that logic though, Hamsky.
You are not a man.
He could, he would simply
It
fail.
was the wording. I'm not.
I'm sorry, could you please repeat yourself?
What about the shit list that's not your agents?
I just hope I'm not on that.
None of you were on that list. Again, you would not be welcome within my home if you were.
Here's Charles's wallet too. I'm just kidding. I never went over there. I'm just kidding.
Put your wallet back in your pocket, Mr.
I would have
Hamsky.
noticed
I'm
that.
pretty
I
sure
have two
Charles'
wallets, so
wallet
if
is
one is
literally
stolen, the
radioactive.
other one's empty.
Understood, I know which one to look for.
I found the decoy wallet.
You would never. You're too goody two shoes.
I don't wear
Unbreakable.
shoes, Mr. Hamsky.
I'm sure you have like high heels.
I do not have heels, Mr. Hamsky.
I don't know why that caught me so
People say that I dig my own grave.
The only reason
This is how I have fun,
isn't
Gloom.
hooked up to a flashbang is because it would injure my leg.
I feel like this is significantly worse right
You are.
Besides, if anybody touches his wallet, they're probably gonna be the first one to grab it back.
The attack rat will go after it.
than I have ever done.
So what, you want to be an agent?
And I can interact with objects to a degree.
Do you even
no,
have
I
time
was
for
just-
that? Considering you literally run a corporation and like
they
part of
rot
Kira.
after a while.
I had a gremlin mode where I grabbed Andrew's wallet, handed it to Hybris. That was just something in my brain. I was like, I gotta do this. Gremlin. Kremlin? Like King K. Rule Kremlin?
Bless you.
And then I
Don't
covered my
bless me, I'll
tracks.
burn to death.
I mean, sure,
What?
but it turned
Nothing.
into a
Your
show.
name's not
You can't
Percy.
even joke like that because I
I
feel
guess
like
it does
now
depend
everyone's
on the
gonna
god, though. What god you're blessing me with?
With the god of soup. Wait, no, there is probably a god of soup. There's so many.
If you get blessed by Thor, do you get struck by
so
lightning?
fucking many, Charles. I could talk your ear off about just
Ask
the
the
ones
rat.
in the Greek and Romans.
You fight better and you get shit-faced faster.
Apparently, when I ran around on that one mission that we went on, and I tore the arms off with the skin.
What do I say to someone that's religion is, I want to go die in battle, so I go to heaven?
I think I know what you're talking about.
There are several people.
Hello,
speaking
my
of
name
that.
is Hamsky. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
True.
I was gonna say, I'm a literal pagan right here.
I know, right?
Oh, no, it's pagan.
They came up to us and they were like, let me go into a dangerous situation. I need to die and go to heaven. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Or should I
Let 'em do it.
religiously let them go?
Individual
It's their
that you're
choice, it's their
talking
religious freedom.
about is doing
It is
right,
also
and it's not-
their life in his hands if they die. If they do die, their blood is technically also on his
That is
hands.
true. So they should do Hamsky a favor and not ask what is not on Hamsky's hands.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. Tell them not
If
to
I
ask
sneak
you.
in and I find out, I'm still gonna be pissed. And
Yeah,
I'll be
but
like,
then it's not your fault.
See, the issue is that if you're talking about the
That's right,
the guy
right.
with the mohawk,
I'm sorry?
he's also kind of honor
That's
bound
correct,
to
right?
ask,
Like if you
because he's kind of swearing himself to your
if he's
service
not
in
on
that moment.
Hamsky's hands anymore, like
And
no
I don't
blood on their
think so.
hands, if they say no and they still do it.
If they do
I
so
denied the
anyways,
contract one
he at
time.
least has plausible not deniability.
Someone's like fucking.
The issue is that he's not seeking to die to enter heaven. He's seeking to die to avoid getting into hell. He's done something to disgrace himself in the eyes of their gods. And the only way to get out of that disgrace is death in combat.
okay, here's my real question. Can he go just
Was the last
pick 'em
question
by
not
and go
real,
die?
Mr. Hamsky?
Wait, what do you mean?
You said your real question. Was the last
Okay,
question
this is
not
how we
real?
talk. No, it was real.
I see.
Angry.
What is your real question, Mr. Hamsky?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was there. I was there for that conversation, mate.
Oh, if their religion is that they die in
I
battle,
know
they
which
go
one you're
to
talking about. Don't worry.
heaven, Valhalla. Then does the battle matter? Like if they just pick and choose any fight, they go to a street gang, get their asses beat. He has to win.
What if you do a deadly game of
Thing
chess?
going on. with
Where if you
that,
lose, you die.
So, unless you want a 5-minute explanation, they need to seek higher and higher threats. He's currently seeking to kill something the size of a troll.
Okay, yeah, that's not any of our problems.
There's a few
Oh,
minotaurs in the
wait.
sewers.
One time, Sakoto and I went to the. Am I allowed to talk about this? I don't know if this is a secret. Never mind. I'm not gonna say this.
Like you don't get that pretty much anywhere.
She'd probably tell you.
Is it like an illegal
In the
secret?
sewers, boss.
No.
There are
We went
many
to the
things that Miss
Feywilds.
Jinsei does not tell me, Mr. Hamsky.
I think it was legal. She protected us. We went to the Feywilds and the giant troll grabbed a tree and was like, and she was like, and we were all like, what?
I don't
the
believe
fuck?
she has ever mentioned this to me.
It was a long time ago.
I see. There are many things that my agents get up to that they don't talk about.
Hey, pornographic materials.
I didn't say it.
6 crates full.
I
6
see.
crates that he made me sort through and catalog individually.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
it was me.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up and let me explain.
I see.
Okay. Wait, let me explain. When I started the businesses, I would go places, and this was my thought process. I trip in front of someone, they go, "Are you okay?" And then I say, "Come to the meat rack." It catches people's attention. So when I went to the Feywilds, I got a box of magazines that were like crazy. And when I took them to Charles, I was like, just fucking sell them. People will talk about it. They'll be like, what the fuck? There's some weird shit at that place. And then they'll go there. I think it's logical.
That's cheating.
Have nullified any sort of ideas of relations.
Who sets up weddings?
What's
I know
happening?
what that means.
Yeah, no,
Sitting.
good, doing better. Yeah.
What's with the wings?
Yeah. Got a,
Are you flying to sit?
A little bit, yes. Holding myself in place.
Well, that's not.
I figured your leg would be enough to lock in place.
Those are very.
My center of gravity would be far too
On the floor in front of in your room here.
off balance. Though I suppose.
I can do the same. I think it's like training for the horse stance.
Those are very pretty wings, I must say. Goodness gracious.
Thank you. They just happened.
It's when I was like, hey, you
Oh
You
god.
grew them yourself? Wait.
Yeah, that yeah. Just that what we talked about anyway.
Does it ever concern you that your agents do stuff like
I thought that's what
probably illegal without telling you?
Frequently.
Okay, what if we're talking about what Sakota did? That was not illegal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is a little rule known as plausible deniability.
Like that was a part of a bigger thing that I didn't know about.
Yeah, but I doubt that like holds up completely in court.
No, they just.
Or like even just mentally.
Actually, it does. You'd be surprised how well plausible deniability holds up in court.
Yes.
Damn.
There's a reason
I'll have
why
this
these corporations use armies of mercenaries.
There was a reason I was able to.
Oh, I was going to say armies of lawyers. But that works too.
We'll let you know, and then we go in the next couple of days. Hopefully tomorrow, actually.
But yes, it does sometimes bother me when my agents get themselves into trouble. I only hope that when they do so for the right reasons.
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, as it were.
I'm not like always the most
Foundry, in which
legally
case they just
like,
broadcast that shit on Metagram.
You know,
Sakoto's always a voice in my ear that's saying, "No, don't steal that cat from the Feywilds."
Yeah. That's
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, dumbass.
Well,
You really shouldn't. That
Yeah,
could
I've
be
had
a
enough
big
of breaking the
person.
law for the
It
rest
was
of my life.
It was a stray, and I threw it into a portal, and it came right back. Okay,
I'm
so
sorry?
Then I bought the cat.
So,
It's just bad in the city.
there is a race in the
I don't
Feywilds
know.
known as Silky.
I'm not the biggest fan of a
They
lot of
appear
government.
as regular animals.
Governance is a
I know,
necessary
at this
thing.
point, anyone coming to the street, I'm like,
Yeah. Not well. A lot of laws aren't just, but also like conversely, I kind of don't want to deal with that stuff anymore in terms of.
You would rather
I'd rather
have
just
someone
do things on
else
the
deal
straight
with it
and
for
narrow.
you.
Not even
What's
that.
up,
I just.
boss?
Sniff, 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 sniff.
What's up?
The Salen.
I don't know. I just see a lot of people joining gangs, and I get the gangs that like do stuff to protect the community when there's like the government's not stepping in. But there's just so much illegal shit happening that is so obviously not about like actually just trying to exist and being a good person and protecting yourself and your community.
this relates to me.
And
You are
I don't know.
describing the whole reason.
even
I was
stuff around like people around here I've kind of like a little put off by sometimes because some people here just associate a lot with so many different actual gangs and it's just like throwing me off.
What gang?
And not any time in the last like 3 years.
I saw that District Zero gang come through Meat Rack.
And even like when I went hunting.
District Zero Whispers?
There are a few in
Yeah.
District Zero.
Yeah, the Whispers, yeah, that was the one. I noticed.
Hmm.
Kind of caught me off guard.
There is a difference, I would say, between a government that is run for individual benefit of those in power, rather than in benefit of people, their people, and the society around them, even their neighbors. It is not a secret that my feelings towards Zafira and how its government is run and maintained is not positive. I would not use
In most
Zafira
places,
as...
there isn't even is a government.
Yes. But again, I would not use Zafira as an example for what I believe a government should look like.
I also wouldn't
Oh, 100%.
blame the gangs for what they're doing.
When you're peddling drugs and fucking doing all that shit and starting gang wars and getting people caught in the crossfire, I'd say that's pretty blameworthy.
Some of them
There's
feel
a
like they
difference
have no
between a
choice.
community and a gang.
Quite a few of them don't.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yes,
stop
I'm
using
aware
it.
of that. I'm aware of that. Trust me.
They're also feeding families and each other, and so the higher ups might make a decision that they don't like, but they would be killed if they don't help. So, and in Zafira, you need.
In my mind, that doesn't mean you have to enable that gang's existence and kind of work with them, even if you're not part of it.
You should help them
Trust me.
get out of that.
Yes. Does that?
Oh yeah, no, on the
I
outside.
don't want to
yeah,
make this
absolutely don't
specifically
try to
about
get
the
out.
Whispers and what happened at Mirak, but for the lack of a better example that I can actually talk about, like, there's a difference between trying to get people out of a gang and helping them and kind of enable and also getting caught up in
Supporting the gang's cause directly.
Yeah, and supporting the gang's cause and enabling them stuff like repairing their stuff or healing them or etc. or helping them, like helping hide them. There's a difference between helping the individual members as part of the gang and helping the organization as a whole fulfill their objectives.
Well, think of it this way. They come to the meat rack. Before we didn't know them at all. They go to the garage, they get some things repaired, they talk to people. They go to the rip and chip to get healed, they talk to people about their situation. People get to know who they are. They're not all evil villains that are out to take on the world and kill us all.
Hmm.
They're fighting a war.
Would you
in their
believe
own
me
district.
if I told you that we recently had you and a few others operate alongside a member of one of these gangs?
I guess I would believe you because you would be the one saying it. But I would ask why.
Yeah.
Look, I guess it's hypocritical of me, considering I was part of a gang, but like you mentioned, I was literally forced to. And I don't.
That's exactly.
And I understand. Yes, but I doubt it's that extreme for everyone. And there are definitely, as a whole, the organization usually with these gangs isn't just about protecting their individual members.
Of course.
It's usually a power play, or because they want money or influence.
And I would
or
not disagree
some
with
other
this.
Yeah.
However,
Otherwise,
there are
you'd be peddling
also
drugs.
always individuals with promise.
Is it a permit for all of us, or do all of us have to buy a permit?
You know how
During the raid on Inlitten, one of the individuals that we contracted to work alongside you and the other agents that we sent, one known as Queen.
Or like, I don't think you can even be like, go.
They're in the darker cloak.
Yes.
Cops out there looking for people who are doing that.
And to give you even more perspective, Catherine, I was a whisperer.
They got like rangers and shit out there, and they know we're like.
Those
A lot of the
people
people that
were
work.
my family at one point.
A lot of people that work at the
The
meat
whole
rack are
reason
also
I
whispers.
joined them was because my only remaining family is among their ranks. Was among their ranks. I joined to keep him safe.
And how many
I joined
families
that to
did you
protect my
destroy in the
neighborhood.
process?
None. I didn't kill.
Did
Not
you
everything
enable an organization that
is
did, though?
black and white, Catherine.
No.
That is the
I'm
point they
aware.
are trying
That's
to
not
make.
the point I'm making. I think we're misunderstanding each other's points.
Hmm.
I'm not saying you should judge the individual as a part of a gang. I'm saying being
Judge them for
think that's
enabling
worth
a
judging.
larger cause.
Yes, exactly. Enabling a group that brings harm and peddles drugs and destroys lives. Yes, you're in it to protect individuals. That's
Of course.
Trust me, I'm aware.
For
That's what
instance,
me and
I
my sister
would
tried to do.
not judge Carter for making the choices that he did to join the Whisperers as an organization. I would judge him for the things that he did in the name of the Whisperers, the things that he helped enable.
Exactly.
Those who, perhaps within the Whisperers, are not as morally upstanding.
Like, I get it. I joined. My first job was almost definitely a front for one of the local gangs.
Of course.
The cafe job I worked at, it was almost definitely a money laundering situation. And I did it because I need to feed my family. And I was one conversation away from probably joining the gang if I wanted to. But I still wouldn't have made that choice to join it. But then eventually when I was forced to join a different one, I was still fully aware of all the shit they were doing that was bad, and if I had the chance to change it, I would have, or stop it, I would have.
Of course.
So I guess the thing I'm wondering is, why enable these groups, even if you're not part of it, beyond individual interest? Why not try to change them? Why not try to make things different?
I'm actually trying to do that in the slums. We have 3 gangs. One is actually a major issue, and they're causing issues for the 2 other gangs, and we're thinking we can go talk to them. We can give them something that they don't have so that they can defend the area that they're in, and then we make friends and show them another way. The meat rack used to be far more criminal. Honestly, it was full of crackheads at one point. And it's at where it's at now, which is not wholly legal. Honestly, don't want it to be wholly legal because I feel like there's issues.
I mean,
that
it's
come
a
with
fear
it.
of my
Our
limitation
shop
there.
was the only legal business operating there.
I am fairly certain there are a few legal businesses operating there.
Like, the bar was legal and the apartments were legal because we had the deeds.
I guess what
But
I'm
I also
asking
made my
is,
own alcohol.
Why would we enable
I mean-
individuals who contribute to that larger goal?
yeah, instead of trying to help their individual situations and make it so they don't need to be part of these groups.
A lot of the times, it falls onto the people who are in charge of these areas.
Yes.
Take the Whisperers, for example. The whole reason they were formed was to protect our neighborhoods. Because the police system in that district was corrupt. Hell,
Not
if
just
you were to
corrupt,
go
you're
there
telling
right
me
now...
they don't do anything.
I'll see you later.
Right.
Yeah, no. They
Right.
don't. Do you want to know
You're
the
saying
big
they
thing?
don't do any corporate assassinations, they don't do any gang wars.
That is
involve
not what they are
civilians or
saying.
crossfire?
They are saying why they were
Or they don't
originally
settle down.
formed.
Okay. Why they're originally formed has no real bearing on what they currently do.
It
The
can
other thing is that
sometimes
I've never-
explain why people may initially get involved. especially when it is still a ground level operation. That being said, in regards to myself, I would say there are things that I am doing. And while I will refrain from going into detail, as it is not something I wish to disclose at this time, there are things that I am doing.
Thanks.
My hope is not to enable the organization as a whole, but to perhaps provide alternative avenues for individuals in question.
To make it to make their memberships unnecessary.
Not necessarily entirely. That is a difficult thing to do, especially with an organized group like the Whispers, who are often fiercely loyal to one another. This is...
The only people I've been able to get out currently are people who are so injured that they can't serve in combat.
Yes. Providing alternatives. Because especially in District 0, there are many times where people have to make sacrifices and further entrench themselves in the political quagmire that is Zafira and its politics. Sometimes, if you offer a hand, someone may no longer need to tread water just to stay afloat, and instead can start beginning to make their way towards an island. Perhaps this better answers your question.
Yeah. It answers it in regards to, I guess, you. I mean, I didn't doubt your actions or anything. I knew you would have had a reason to bring them along.
Yes. Now, I cannot speak for all involved. However, I can say with some amount of certainty that a number of other individuals who have similarly contributed to the efforts of such gangs have not tried to do so directly.
That's just been my concern, I guess.
Yes.
Seeing other people at ages here, being around these gangs, and kind of like...
You good, boss?
It's fine.
I get what you mean. I'll try to keep that in mind. Though whether everyone has that same opinion or thought process is obviously different.
All I ask is that you keep an open mind about it.
Just tired of seeing
look at
needless
me.
deaths.
I'm literally a casualty of that war.
He is far from the only one.
I'm aware that gang wars have casualties. Trust me. I'm aware.
On the other hand,
Also, say that sometimes people contribute without realizing.
Yeah, they do. I guess just my image of some of the agents or agents as a whole was somewhat unrealistic or shifted. I don't know. I don't know what I imagined, but it kind of just caught me off guard that a lot of agents here are so heavily involved in situations that are so...
Many have their reasons.
adjacent to illicit activities, if not involved, but their adjacency just caught me off guard.
Thought about that.
Even gotten into my days fighting Maelstrom. Oh boy.
Aegis was founded by a criminal.
What? Huh? Who? Tell me these tales.
Well,
Ex-councilman
in my
Sachi
country, you.
Oh.
was one of the founders of Aegis.
Councilman of.
Councilman of the Garden District in Zephyra. He was the founder of the Purple Lotus, the same Purple Lotus which I heavily invested in when he initially wanted to establish what was initially intended to be just a bar and a stage, a place for people to gather, enjoy drink and food, and good company. Sachi, however, turned that initial investment and others into an empire of control.
Never would have expected that. Aegis had its roots, or part of its roots, in something like that, to be honest. I guess I thought you would have been the founder, or something.
I was. He was my best friend.
Yep.
Someone I looked up to. Someone who taught me many things. But sometimes people's paths diverge. And while I still think of him as my friend, his path has diverged significantly from my own.
Didn't he blow up? I have no idea what happened.
That was the cover story.
There were many things that have happened to him over the year.
A criminal can become a saint, but a saint can also become a criminal.
This is just to further give example to a point. Sometimes people do not intend to contribute to an awful cause. Oh my, put it back, please.
Take your fucking wallet, Andrew. What the fuck? You didn't give it back to me. Who's
I got
wallet
that, I
is
guess.
this?
I was technically contributing to the gang when I was working at one of their
You
fronts.
gave me your decoy
Yes.
wallet.
Beach
dumbass.
Corp.
And while I would not tell you that it is unreasonable to feel sorrow at the things that you have partaken in, that is unreasonable, I would also tell you that it is not your fault. Just as I believe every person here has committed illegal actions at some point in time or done something. I was looking at all of you.
Sorry. No, you stared at me.
Says a
long
lot that
ago,
you
so-
presumed it was yourself, though. What illegal activity are you getting up to, huh?
I'm ready to blab everything.
Keep your mouth shut for the love of the gods.
Regardless, everyone here has done something wrong at some point in time in their life or afterlife in some cases.
I'm aware.
But that does not necessarily mean that you yourself are an awful person.
I'm not saying that. That wasn't my thought.
Hmm.
I guess we would just be reiterating the same point. I get it, though. I'm just more
Frustrated.
enabling organizations. Yeah, frustrated.
Frustrated that there's a need for them in the first place.
I wouldn't even say there's a need for them. I would just say frustrated that people feel the need to enable these organizations. I'm frustrated that people don't have the choice whether to join them or not.
All the more
I'm frustrated
reason
that some
for
people who
people
do have choices still choose to.
all the more reason for people like those here in this room to make choices that help reduce such situations from happening in the future.
If that's the case with everyone here, then that's understandable then.
Of course.
Yep.
I guess I just have to end up trusting everyone that that's actually what they're doing. Like we said earlier, I have to watch their
Trust, but if
actions.
You see an action that does not go along with this, deviates from what they say they intend to do, then bring it into question. I certainly did when I saw what Sachi was doing.
I'll do that. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Of course. That being said, I believe I have run out of time. I need to return to my work. Technically, yes. So do you, Mr. Hemsky.
Can I train with Rika every morning? Rika agreed to it. They said I need Hybris's approval.
This could be arranged for, yes.
Good.
Do you have a relative time in which you would like to arrive each morning?
They said they don't eat breakfast, they meditate first. And I don't think I'll get here in time. But I also don't think I'll be able to meditate and not eat breakfast first. So if I could come up here as soon as possible, 5 a.m.
That can be arranged for. Please establish a time with Rika, and we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
Until then.
Goodbye. Welcome to work, man.
Have a good rest of your day, Miss Hybris.
You as well. I didn't really intend to play Hybris all night. However, it is now 12:30.
And I just opened up a bunch to you, and now you know my super dark secrets, and I don't know how much Hybris knows, or she knows something, but
I'm honored you trust me this much to tell me these things at the very least. Oh. Hey.
Given
that's a sentence to
the
pop in on.
Yes, it was. However, I will refrain from prying. And should you ever wish to talk about these dark secrets, Penny, you know where to find me. I came to check on you both, though. You've been out here for...
We got talking about life and such.
Hmm.
You know how it is.
I do know a couple of things about life. I would like to think.
So, what was the deal with calling me out back there?
I'm sorry?
You, were putting emphasis on the past tense with, me and my god.
My apologies. Perhaps I misspoke.
Alright. You don't strike me as a person that misspeaks, though.
Spoken word is often imprecise. It is also very difficult to generate in the moment, in real time. I do occasionally misspeak. More often than I think most people would realize. If my words offended you, then I would like to apologize, Miss Penny.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is, do you think I have an oath or not? Do you know if I have an oath or not?
Truth be told, I do not know. However, based on what evidence I can observe, your actions, reactions, how you carry yourself, and recent, how we call them, incidents,
You can tell I don't have magic anymore.
You still have magic about you. However, as far as I can tell, you no longer carry a blessing of divinity about you. I would ask that unless you so wish to confirm this with me, you do not answer. This is your business, and I spoke hastily. Whether or not you carry this blessing is not my business, to put it simply.
That doesn't make sense to me. Though I guess it doesn't really matter, because I didn't have that blessing when I first started working here.
No, you did not. I did not hire you for it. I hired you because I saw potential in the person who walked through our doors.
Do you still see that potential?
As clear as the day you first arrived.
Cool. Maybe, maybe I'm starting to live up to some of that potential.
You have.
And, you're right. I, don't have that blessing anymore.
I see. I'm sorry.
It's my fault. Out of everyone here, you've probably seen most of the mistakes I've made. So,
Perhaps.
well expected, I guess.
That is the thing about mistakes, though, Miss Penny. They can always be forgiven. However, I often find that we are sometimes our most harsh critics. So I suppose the question becomes if and when you might forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made.
I guess the first part to that is deciding, realizing if I made mistakes or not.
Identifying our mistakes is often the first part to fixing things, yes.
But what if they weren't mistakes? Just this way one person sees it.
Well, then I suppose that's perhaps not a mistake, is it? We like to call that a misunderstanding. Still, it is not my place to tell you what is or is not a mistake in regards to your relationship to your religious practices. But, should you ever wish counsel, you know where to find me, Miss Penny.
Yeah. But you're terminal.
In the meantime, I would leave you in Miss Haruka's care, if that is all right.
Oh, I'm evil.
At least you're not some evil demon god lord thing. Did you see something?
No, I was simply looking around my garden.
Yeah, it's a nice garden.
Thank you. I'm quite proud of it.
I will say one of the nicest things I've learned, grass is nice to touch. I'm getting used to touch, which is weird. I enjoy grass. This smells nice.
Congratulations on finally touching grass.
Hmm.
Otherwise, if there is anything I can do for either of you, please let me know.
If you see Reina, could you tell them I say greetings?
Of course,
Not
I can
seeing
tell
them
her
now.
right now.
If they're not busy, I don't want to interrupt things if they're like doing something.
Of course. Well, I suppose I'll be going then.
Have a nice night.
You as well.
For stopping by the chat.
Of course. Take care. Woo! Ugh. All right. Oh my god, it is 12:30. Or no, it's already 12:30. Good god. I might call it there cuz I don't want to necessarily swap over to Sakoto when it's so late, and my head kind of hurts, and I'm a little tired. My back hurts from standing up so fucking straight and proper with a fucking rod up my fucking spine. So, wake up tonight. I was initially planning on playing Sakoto. However, the conversations with Hybris were going really, really well, and it seemed like some of the characters really needed it. My chair. I'm sitting down. My back hurts. Blech. I also kind of need to pee. With Gloom and Hybris? Yeah. Hi, Imagine. What's your hi, me? They needed Station Mom. Yeah, it really seemed like Catherine needed it. Penny might have needed that a little bit. Oh. Gotta be. Oh, excuse me. Gotta be Mom Briss. Ugh. I don't know who else is here. Okay, yeah, it looks like it was just all the people that were there. Yippa. We'll go spy. Go spy on the nerds. So me just realizing that I never actually turned world sound on. Not that it really mattered, but...
What?
I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep my head above instead of going under. You know?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure, man.
Alright, these fucking stairs suck.
I don't.
You'd fucking think these things would. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't like space stations. They're just
What
not
the
well
fuck,
constructed.
dude? That's fucked up, man.
I needed to chill. My life's too stressful.
Yeah. Is that true? gonna try to hit me in the face with it. And I can hear you revving the wheels. It's not gonna do much.
I'm taking it home with me.
You shouldn't do that. I think,
You said, oh, like you saw Hybris, is she here?
God damn it, Amsky.
I'm returning it, Miss Hybris. I'm just trying to relax. Just takes a second. I have to... Can someone open the door for me? Yeah, okay, I'll door for you. You just had to call Hybris. No, you called. I didn't call her at all. She just appeared.
Poor fucking Hamsky. He always shoves his foot in his mouth so fucking hard whenever Hybris is around.
Ohio, konnichiwa. Everything's been returned to the place that I found them.
Thank you.
Do you want me to go home now?
Would you like to stay for longer?
You know, it's nice getting up out of harm's way and just like getting away from life, but then you realize that you have responsibilities and you're escaping them. I'd love to stay here.
Well, then perhaps you should return to your responsibilities.
It's only 2 a.m. Fine.
Travel safe.
You too. God damn it. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you and your stealth bomber ass.
Stealth bomber? What do you fucking mean?
Like, dropping bombs on me from space.
You were the only one being weird. I was just sitting there listening, quietly and patiently.
I just always assume. I think Hamsky's like, I want to push buttons, but I don't want to get into too much trouble.
This is her house, yeah, so that's probably a wise decision.
It's nice and cold out, so like it doesn't feel like shit being in VR right now. So I'm like actually enjoying things, or like.
Yahoo, Hamsky.
Huh?
Yahoo. I was really tempted to respond with another language.
What, Yahoo?
No, that's just a really casual. No, that's Japanese. That's I think it's Japanese. Really casual way of saying like saying like yo, hey, what's up? Well, not really what's up, but it's just saying like Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Like, yeah.
I want to learn.
It's like getting someone's attention. Huh?
I want to learn more Japanese. I heard the Duolingo bird's not dead, so you could actually use the app.
Oh.
From your stream.
The bird being dead. Oh. Hi. So the bird being dead would have stopped you from learning another language?
Hell yeah, because the bird is the reason I kept going back to Duolingo.
Oh, I see, I see.
The bird's dead?
Died a long time ago with the peanut boy. Peanut man.
Alright.
Oh, fucking.
Alright, yeah, sure. Persona! It looks like a Persona card.
It is.
Okay.
It's Hybris' card.
The tower?
Yes.
Isn't that, like, regarded as one of the worst ones to, like, draw?
Depends on whether it's forward or reversed.
Okay.
In actual tarot, anyways. Though it was only partially established which was hers.
Okay.
But yeah, she will be the bringer of great and calamitous change.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say destruction. I was like, we should get off the space station.
Or will bring about good things.
Change, destruction, same thing.
Yeah.
Things need to be destroyed to be built anew.
Yeah. The Tower Tarot card. Oh, it's not picking up my fucking mic. That's so dumb.
Cringe.
Cringe.
The reason I was trying to do kung fu moves was because while I was there, I was watching a video of like a guy doing a tutorial, and I was like, where do my feet go? And I'm just sitting there like, okay, rotate, and then I realized I'm blind and covered by a cable.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little bit of a damper.
I was fighting Andrew as Hamsky, and one of my favorite scenes, and I would like to think Hamsky could fight like it someday, is when Aang in Avatar went to the Fire Nation school, and he's getting attacked by the Fire Nation kid, and he's just like, he just spins around him and he hides behind him. He's just
Yeah,
like,
here we go.
looking.
The Tower card depicts a high spire nestled on the top of the mountains. A lightning bolt strikes the tower, which sets it ablaze. Flames are bursting in the windows, and people are jumping out of the windows in an act of desperation. They perhaps signal the same figures we see chained in the Devil card earlier. They want to escape the turmoil and destruction within. The tower is a symbol for the ambition that is constructed on faulty premises. The destruction of the tower must happen in order to clear out the old ways and welcome something new. Its revelations can come in a flash of truth or inspiration. Upright, the card's keywords are often associated with disaster, destruction, upheaval, trauma, sudden change, and chaos. However, the reversed keywords are averting disaster, delaying the inevitable, and resisting change.
Right, yeah.
The tower represents change in the most radical and monumentous sense. It is for this reason that the card itself visually looks so unnerving, but it doesn't necessarily have to be truly frightening or ominous. Because at the heart of this card, its message is foundational, groundbreaking change. The kind of event that the Tower card marks does not have to be something terrible, like a disaster or a great loss. Change itself is a normal part of life that one has to embrace. But it can sometimes strike fear, for it means that we must abandon the truths that we have known prior to this event. The old ways are no longer useful, and you must find another set of beliefs, values, and processes to take their place. Honestly, this is actually a good statement. Be positive. It is time for you to replace the old foundations of the past with something that is more genuine and will serve you better in what is to come. Put your dogs away.
My dogs. I was resting in the garden. I don't want to wear my boots.
Put them away.
Didn't Sick have one? He might have. I don't remember.
Like thinking while laying down to the next to the echo flowers. They're the same color as Catherine's sister's eyes. So
The echo flowers are the
That's
ones
not yeah.
you have to be quiet near.
Yeah, the glowy blue ones, but not.
I love.
There are two blue glowy flowers in the garden. There are the echo flowers, and then there are star lilies. Star lilies are the ones with the glowing specks on them, like gently glow, and then there are the violently cyan echo flowers, which you do have to be quiet near.
Isn't this an echo flower, but colored different? The one.
It's not a real echo flower. It's just like.
Yeah, it's designed
made of the same material as Hybris.
Yeah, obviously.
Including her jacket. Hybris
Trained
doesn't
near the
actually
echo
wear
flowers
clothes.
because he was like respecting the fact that it's supposed to be silent and it's supposed to be calm. So he was like, "How do I gently push air here?" And he like just trained near those flowers in the garden. It's kind of nice.
We will have a very angry queen come by if you destroy those flowers.
Hamsky, that was 2 or 3 years ago. I think out of everything here, he respects those the most.
Aye.
he
Hello.
disrespects Hybris more.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Small.
Oh.
Small.
Small turtle house. Rat.
That was a real session.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Rat patootie.
More accurate key to changeling.
Oh my god. It's.
Well, shouldn't it be smaller though?
It was so weird. No, this is 1 meter right here.
Oh. I didn't realize rats were 1 meter long.
Set your
No, it's Penny being Kita without
Oh,
her ring of growth.
oh. Also, hi. I'm so sorry I didn't play Sokoto tonight.
No, it's fine.
I might have mildly.
Conversation with Penny.
Oh yeah. I was just having a lot of really, really deep introspective conversations with people as Hybris, and it seemed like they needed her more than they needed Sokoto, because why would the fuck would they need that bitch?
Who needs Sokoto?
I miss my friend.
She is a piece of shit.
Oh, hi, May.
I don't mean to like make it feel like
Yeah?
you have to play Sokoto when Magpie's up here.
I'm glad we had that talk. 2 talks. Fuck. I got.
You had you got a lot of Hybris today.
Yeah, I got the Hybris special. Like, god damn. I was talking to her almost the entire time.
Well, and you probably got her speaking like the most genuinely and the gentle voiced Hybris.
Yeah, Catherine learned a lot about Hybris. Like,
Yeah.
like her.
Not like
even
her
just,
when she was
hearing
messing with
advice.
Hamsky at the end, or not even really messing with him, just watching him and where.
I'm watching it right now. I'm like,
Goodbye,
"How do you
Mr.
know?"
Hamsky.
So funny.
I had that.
Travel safe, Mr. Hamsky. Goodbye. Hello.
Fucking thing. I'm like,
Greetings.
Don't die when you leave for a mysterious reason.
No. It's a quiet thing that I like to do with Hybris. You can tell how genuine she is in the moment by listening to how she talks.
Oh.
She will mask.
Does she do like a customer service voice type of thing when she is like?
The closer
masking?
she gets
Like
to the
a-
customer
like-
service voice, the more she is masking.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
She wasn't masking much
Yeah.
then when she was talking. We were talking about. Her,
Yeah, so like out in the garden where she was
that.
speaking, she speaks concisely, and she will speak gently with people. However, that's when she is being more genuine with people. She is speaking from her heart, so you could speak, so you could say. Whereas if she really doesn't give a shit, and she's either just fucking around or doesn't like give a damn about what's happening or what someone thinks, you start to get more and more of the customer service Hybris when she looks at someone and goes, "Oh, hello. Greetings." You get a little more of that
Welcome to the
stilted voice.
station.
Welcome to our station. Please enjoy your stay.
I noticed that a little bit when Hybris was like, for legal reasons, Miss Haruka, we do not keep a hit list.
No, that was her. That was her speaking very concisely in that, like, I need to record myself saying this for legal purposes. Yeah.
Did you purposely use past tense with Penny and the god stuff?
A little bit.
I'm just curious. Okay, cool.
A little bit. Only because I know the things that we've discussed out of character, and also because she hasn't seen you with your scythe in months. Yep. Or not months, but in the past several weeks. You aren't training with it anymore. The thing that you normally carried with you at all times, you don't discuss it anymore. You haven't asked about the body. She could tell that you were to some degree upset about it and possibly ashamed, but she wasn't sure how deep that went, which is why she mentioned it in a past tense.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, because effectively she made an estimation that was just like, yeah, she's probably either dropped it or been dropped.
Cool.
Yeah. But she's a smart lady. She pays attention to things and goes, oh, interesting.
Yep.
Like the moment people say things.
Before that, because she knows so much about people that people
about knows about what?
Catherine.
About Catherine?
Her chains or that stuff, yeah. Was she able to deduce any of it beforehand?
A little bit here and there.
obvious.
There were some things that were like relatively obvious, like the whole thing about not being able to call him by his name. And there are some things that she can kind of assume based off of behavior, trauma response, and how to put it, estimating what kind of person he was. This was, as far as she is concerned, a morally deficit person.
Yeah, pretty much.
So.
Pretty much. She didn't know about the chains that prevent her from getting her own code modified, or her own psyche, or even those are two different ones.
Yeah, and to some degree, she figured there was probably some amount of security there, but she doesn't know how deep it goes. Which is why she was kind of testing things, because she noticed minor, like, sudden assertions that Catherine would make. Which is why she did it 3 times, and each time she got ever so slightly different results based on how hard she pushed.
Yeah. And Catherine wasn't even aware of those chains until that conversation, because to her, it's just her own thoughts. She has to be really like self-aware of how she's acting to catch them, unless it's very obvious, like the one.
Yeah.
With, like, being
Well, and that's why the last one she did want to test to see if she could discuss something else with Catherine, kind of get her mind off of her own thoughts for a moment.
It worked. Out of character, I thought you were moving.
Yeah, no, and that's why she apologized afterwards. She's like, I don't enjoy manipulating people. However, occasionally I do need to. But yeah.
I've been known to dabble in manipulating people.
Yeah, it's less just trying to like hardcore manipulate people, and more like she's posturing conversations. It is something I've had to do for years now, to the point where I think it becomes a little bit out of character a problem, because I will play characters that are far too convincing. Hence, Tell the other night. I think I might have overdone it just a little bit.
Which part the other night?
Just how well she was able to articulate her points, not just to you, but to some of the others as well. She was very much... using assumptions about what these people would be afraid of and what she could see from their behaviors, and saying, okay, well, let me shine a light at that and say, ooh, that's your scary thing. You don't like that, right? Well, you should then think this.
Mm-hmm.
Because this. And sometimes it was as simple as her bringing something up and establishing a norm with him. Like she did that with you. One of the first things she said to you was, with the sister, was saying, it is a shame that your sister died. And then she used that as a centerpiece because it's something that you agree on. You agree with her. So she is then able to say, well, if you agree with this, then you must agree with this, yes? And if you don't immediately, then she slowly tries to take that, redirect it so it is in a way that you do agree. And then she'll move on to another thing, and she creates a string, a long chain of these
it worked.
These things.
It worked.
Yeah, and ultimately,
I could tell you were doing it, but it would have worked on that character.
Yeah.
So it worked.
I return with Flaba.
Hey.
Well, Hybris' tell is her voice and face didn't change much. Face and body didn't change much. Yeah.
I was not expecting that gang talk. I was not expecting that gang talk.
Yeah.
I'm glad I finally had Catherine confront that because she's been thinking about that for a while. It just came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, I point over at that goober who I knew was fucking roiling over there as well. Because Hybris is aware that Andrew is another character who is, or another agent who is very anti-gang, which is why, which is kind of funny because it was funny. She was effectively speaking to him as well at times, even if she wasn't directly looking at him.
He heard it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yup, that's me."
Yeah. No, she's like, even stuff that she doesn't know about, like even stuff that she's just like, well, I know you've done this, but I don't know details, so I'm going to speak about it in a broad sense. Like talking about his past exploits because he had brought some things to her and basically told her a couple of things, but he's never fully opened up to her about it.
Told her a couple of things of what? Like last week, yeah, but what else?
He has mentioned in the past that he is not a good person. And when he was being initially recruited and she interprets that and some of his other behaviors as he feels guilty about something. I just don't know what.
Yeah, that's fair.
He signed up with an organization that helps people. He is probably trying to feel less guilty about those things. She doesn't know how deep it goes.
That's a little bit of Catherine's.
Yes, and that's why she ended up in reality. She was speaking to both of them.
She doesn't tell about Catherine. That's what she tells people that she doesn't explain the Catherine situation to. That she joined ATIS to kind of like make up for all the shit she did. Because that's also true.
Yeah.
She can have multiple reasons.
Yeah, and it's a thing where Hybris will extract little nuggets of information about the agents when they're talking to her, but then on top of that, she's also just frequently just kind of checking in on people, and she'll catch little bits and pieces of information like she did with these two when she went to check on them and make sure that they were doing well because they'd been sitting out there for fucking forever. And when she finally begins to generate, the first thing she hears is, I haven't told Hybris yet. What was it? It was like, I haven't told Hybris yet.
Deep dark secrets or something.
Yeah, something about about her deep dark secrets, and Hybris was just like, oh, okay.
I wish so badly that eventually VR chat's going to give us the ability to turn off others' cameras.
Same.
Because I try.
God, yeah.
I don't play with name tags. I don't want to know when you're around. Because I want to stay.
I try.
Any for that? Otherwise, I'll make a request.
It's been requested a couple of times. Like I think I even put requests in the past, but I believe it's like a safety thing. Like they don't want to give people the ability to turn it off because then they won't know if they're being like if there is a camera at all.
Well, the easy solution to that is to have it be like avatar cloning to where you only. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, and have it reset every session.
Yeah,
so like if
every
I turn
time
it
you
off
load into
next
a
time I
world.
log in, it turns
Yeah.
it back on. I'd be fine with that.
And you're
Even
turning
if it's- yeah,
others
even if it's
off
on the world
your
cloning.
end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I can understand it being because I mean, like in Japan, it's like law that cell phones have to make that
the
shutter
shutter
noise when you
sound.
take a picture.
Yeah.
Because they have issues with that, and I can completely understand that. It's a community safety issue, but still giving us the ability to say, no, I'm an adult. I accept the risk of this possibly happening. Yeah. So
Well, and so the big thing is that people can
Camera off from being visible to other people. It's turning
people
other people's
can
cameras off.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think they will ever allow people to turn their camera off for other people.
No,
That would be a huge safety issue.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That'd be silly.
The problem is that given the freedom that the platform allows, people could very easily get around that. I mean, hell, people can already have player sort of like character cameras like the one that I use without using the VR chat camera. I just choose not to.
Which, I mean, it makes sense because it gives you more freedom of where it's placed and how it looks and everything on the fly. When it's on the avatar, either you have to create an entire system to control it, or just drop in the prefab and it's always
I
going to
have
be
a whole
static
system
and
that I
that
made.
way.
I just don't use it because it's a bitch.
Should be a reason why you should use the VR chat camera.
That
Let
and
me-
you can't
let me
do
know if you
spout
make the-
output.
I like
Can't
the
do
spout camera a
output
lot.
With yeah, that's what I end up doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me know if you make that candy. I'll upload it.
Same.
Okay. I'm also gonna. I'll make a try. I might make a canny for it, and then I might also just pick.
I'll just post
Oh,
it in the little
and they're
Discord I know about.
fucking dead! Damn.
Good job.
Damn, rough.
I enjoyed Magpie and Penny's conversation.
Good. I'm happy you enjoyed that.
Alright. I want to wrap up. I've got a headache and I'm going to kind of get out of VR, so...
Why did I just get added in OC General of Neon Divine?
That's a good question. Why did you?
Oh, they move?
Oh, they might be back. Alright. Potential's there? Yeah, potentially. Sakura has a much different feeling towards the Whisperers than someone like Hybris does.
Did it double take the developer icons here?
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah. Alright. Likely no stream tomorrow. I've got some stuff to take care of. Maybe late in the evening, maybe we'll do a little bit of game time because I'll probably want to
Okay.
relax a little
I see
bit.
Now. It took me a second to figure out which one was me.
Huh?
I'm confused by this, but okay. How does no one ever notice it's a cat?
Notice what's a
Got it.
cat?
I need my Discord profile picture
Alright. Go get
is
Gabbo.
a silhouette of a cat's head with
Off to
pink
Discord?
demon
Yeah,
horns.
same.
Because my persona has always been a demon cat for the longest time. I need to add a drop shadow to it.
Alright.
But so in Neon Divide,
I'm gonna hop on out.
It's a
Y'all
black,
take care.
looking cloud with pink horns. I love it. I'm gonna use it.
Amazing.
Oh.
Alright. Y'all take care. I'm gonna go get some rest. like I said, maybe later in the evening we'll do maybe we'll do some more FF16. I kind of want to play some more, and I might need some time to relax after working on stuff. I'm gonna be working on a bunch of model stuff over the next several days. While I get prepped for ND season 4.
Because I can set it per.
So,
you can set it per server.
There we go.
Profile picture.
Other than that, Saturday, depending on how I'm feeling in the morning, my sleep schedule's been shifting a little bit. I might try to make it to the meat rack, but we'll see. I don't want to necessarily make any guarantees right now. We shall see. Until then, though, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the RP. And until next time, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Bye!
Oh my god, this stuff is dangerous. It's delicious. Anyways.